what's up, y'all? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I hope you all enjoying a great sunny day. It's rain, it's snow, whatever it is. Hope you're enjoying today it is. Well, I'm back, y'all, to another Mizzle Talk. So, based on the thumbnail, we're going to have a couple of shows to talk about. Two of them are going to be mini reviews, and two of them just going to be just discussion about it. So, it'll be Real Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, LAMDC, and LAMH Huntsville. And I'm ready to hear and see your opinions, and let's discuss. Because it's especially, yes, how you doing? Yes, like this video, subscribe, let me know how y'all feel. Hey, what's up, y'all? So we got a lot. So we got two lives. So we got this one at 4, and then we have another one at 9:15 for Bad Boys today. So I'm giving y'all some stuff today. All right, so stay with me. And they will also going to do the watch along with Bad Boys before the live at 9:15. So at like 8 o'clock. So let's get with me, y'all. Get with me. And hope y'all ready, because we got some things to discuss, y'all, for these shows. Hey, boo. How you doing, CL? What's going on? Let me do the share shows update. It's going to be really quickly. Then we can get into shows, y'all, because we got some things to discuss. Wait, hold on, y'all. Let me text my knees go back. All right. Oh, the fight of love match. That will be discussed. We will talk about that when we talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Love and Marriage Huntsville will be last. So we will talk about that in a few, because child got some opinions about that as well. All right, so Love and Marriage Huntsville season 4 is on Saturdays, and yeah, we got some discussing, because to be honest, a lot of them was aggravating. Some of the people was annoying. I mean, I like Kimmy, but she was annoying this episode, and she's moving funny this season, and we're gonna talk about that. I don't like how people try to jam on Kiki like she's the one. Yes, she did some more things, and I kept saying that. But at the same time, I don't like how they narrative they're trying to spin on her. And I don't like how these guys trying to make everyone's blame but themselves. I'm tired of it. So it is what it is. So if I don't get much energy in those damn scenes, it's because of that. But other than that, hey, it is what it is. We will talk about the fight as well. So Love and Marriage DC season 1 are on Saturdays. DC is okay. It's okay. Some things we're going to discuss. And I'm starting to see things like the Monique and Chris thing. I don't know how y'all feel about her and everything. Like I said, I don't dislike her, but at the same time, what she's doing this season so far, it's getting aggravating and annoying to me. It's getting too much. I'm not saying that it doesn't. There's no issues, because some of the stuff that she was mentioning has been mentioned in the other show keeps saying. But it's just like, okay, girl, we get it. But we discussed that. Put a Ring on It season 3 is on Fridays. To be honest, I haven't been watching a lot of late episodes of Put a Ring on It. I was done with a lot of couples, just a couple episodes. I was done. I said none of them should say yes. They all done. They all just. I just can't. But I know at least one of them gonna say yes. So I'm just like, whatever. Y'all gonna do this whole season just for y'all to get the ring at the end of the day, because that's what all it was. That's all it takes, and that's why I hate a lot of these shows, because you can see them going through a lot. Mental abuse, emotional abuse, all that stuff, just to them to get the ring. That's the end goal. Just for them to get down one knee to say to get on the ring, propose to them, and everything's all forgiven. That's all it takes. Watch your shows. Y'all know how it is. Now, granted, whether they work it out after the show airs or not, none. It is different. But on the show, all it takes for them to get down one knee. It's all like, shut up. Get out my face. Child, these folks are wild. I know they said this is agitated today. I'm just I'm good, y'all. But it's just like, okay. Let me see. Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14 is on Bravo TV. And if y'all did not catch my review of Atlanta Housewives, let me do that. And we're going to discuss how y'all feel about it, because lately I haven't getting no comments, so I want to know what y'all feel about this show if y'all been watching it. Thanks for that. There. To me, I really enjoyed this season. I know a lot of people looking at the ratings that has not been on great and everything for the Atlanta Housewives, but to be honest, it has been refreshing and enjoying the season. It's not too dark. It's light shade. It's there. It's the conversations, everything. The only people who really get on my nerves is Drew and Ralph. Their storyline is like a saga, but they always piled on too much damn information at once. Ease us into it. Like, God, relax. We get it. You have a whole season. What's y'all rushing for? Beverly Hills season 12 is on Bravo TV. And if y'all did not watch that either, let me put my review on that as well. And we're going to discuss how y'all feel about these Beverly Hills ladies. Because at my last review, I'm telling you, I was not here for long. Yep. I feel the same way. I think Atlanta has been really good this year. Real Housewives of Dubai season 1 premieres on June 1st on Bravo TV. Let me tell y'all, that trailer, and I think I mentioned this last week, that trailer to Dubai did not do it for me. It did not do it for me at all. And like I said, I will give it a try and watch it. I may review the first episode, but if it's not given to me like at least by the third episode, I don't know if I will continue watching or reviewing it, because the trailer doesn't really pop to me to make me want to go see it. And the only thing people kept talking about, that one little scene that Phaedra was in, I said, gosh, whatever. Don't hate the lady, but still, that's the only popping thing y'all gonna put her in to make people want to watch the show. Okay, whatever. If y'all want Phaedra, she on Ultimate Girls Trip. If y'all like to see her, she's on Ultimate Girls Trip. Go Peacock, sign up for Peacock. She gonna be on it. Love and Match Atlanta. I watch movies. I'm not interested. Yeah, it wasn't given. I was like, yeah, I know everybody was looking happy for that girl, Carolyn Stanbury. I don't know, Salisbury. I don't know, Salisbury Steak. I don't know what her name is. There's no Carolyn, but everybody keep talking about her, and it look like she don't give us. The only people who was really popular to me is the ladies who was on the side, not the middle girl. Yeah. Love Match Atlanta season 1 on Bravo's. Yeah, I gotta catch up on that. I missed the last episode. We gotta catch up on it. But MTV Catfish season 9 premieres on Tuesday. MTV. And I don't know. It's Catfish. Reset the season. Why are we still on? I don't know. I put season 9, but on the DVR it's still saying season 8. I said, can we stop this? Can we just get to season 9 already? Like, gosh, it's a new season. What would it be? Like 60 episode 60 something. I said, what are you, 60s now? Y'all aggravated. What, y'all cannot say 9 for what? Why are we dragging the season 8? Y'all like the number 9? Child. But all I know is on the road. So we go back to the road. There's no core routine edition. So we're going back to the road. So I'm happy with that. P-Valley season 2 premieres on June 3rd on Stars. And y'all know I'm excited for P-Valley. Oh yeah, next Sunday we will talk about it on the live. So it'll be DC, Huntsville, and Peace Valley, and Peace Valley will be the main one that we talk about the most, because the other two will be short talk. And yes, this is a premiere. I'll do a premiere live, and then after the week after that, maybe be a mix of live or we pre-recorded. I'll see how it goes with that. Bad Boys on Zeus Network on Sundays. Tonight will be the episode review right after the watch along. So at 8 o'clock, because it comes on around my time at 8 o'clock, we watch the episode, and around 9:15, we come back on my channel on this thing to discuss it with Auntie Mama. So we'll both be there together and discuss this latest episode. So it'll be fresh in our minds. We'll have to wait the next day to talk about it. It's fresh in our minds. We can talk about it. And that's it. Because, tomorrow is Memorial Day, and most of us will be family and stuff like that. So we ain't going to be around. Blink Empire Season 2. I need to probably delete this off my list because I haven't been watching it lately, and I don't think promoting it if I'm not watching it. So Blink Empire Season 2 is on Netflix. And based on what people saying, they ain't really feeling this season that much. So I gotta look at it myself and see if I agree with them or not. But a lot of people were really saying they wasn't feeling Season 2 of Blink Empire. They could have kept it Season 1. I said, oh, child. Maybe they should have touched it. They should have touched the season there, sure. Drag Race All-Star Season 7 Winner Circle on Paramount Plus. We had them watch alongs on Saturdays of that, and it's been really good. I like this season so far. It's all winter season. Nobody's going home, but what they're doing is that every week is like a competition. Whoever's the top, they would get stars, and then they will battle Slip Sync for the legacy. Whoever's the person get to block another person for next week for the other one get the stars. They can still compete and win, but they won't get the legendary star. So I like that. At the close to the finale, with the four ladies with the most stars will lip sync for the legacy, and it will be they will crown the winner of Queens of All Queens. So I said, all right, nobody get eliminated, so it's good. It gives them the opportunity to go all out without the fear or pressure of getting eliminated. And these ladies have been bringing it. These runways outfits they coming on the stage has been really great, and you can tell the budget has been great as well at Paramount. So that's great. Legendary Season 3 on HBO Max. Legendary. I've been watching Legendary since Season 1. Season 1 and 2 has been great. But I don't know what some of these houses in Season 3, but a lot of them is not giving. And I mean, I'm living the grace because a lot of them has been new ball houses. So that hasn't been like, they're like kids' gloves houses in the scene. So they haven't been in the legacy houses like people who've been in the ballroom for a while. But it just gave me elementary school ball. And then maybe because they had me new. So it's like, I don't know how y'all feel. I like all your series segments. I haven't been doing that for lately because, to be honest, a lot of these social media topics that's been going on, I can have a lot to say, but I just choose not to really say nothing because I was like, I'm just so done with it. There's all these, like the guy who yelling the freaking video about 30 kids plus kids. I said, what the fuck you yelling at us for? I don't care. And that possible. And maybe I should do a video of it. Do all that, kids. All that. And it's not only that. That's the same. We could blame the guy all we want. We could blame him all we want, them sold his seats, O's, and everywhere else, and have all the kids. Yeah, we could blame him. In one mindset, do ladies start to realize that if you knew this guy had like 4 or 5 baby moms before you, what made you think you would be the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? Like, what the hell you want to do all that? And it's not unless he was having babies all across state lines and none of y'all ladies know each other. You have to know something that he was having all these damn kids. It's like you got to have to know that he was having all these kids. 30. None of y'all can tell me these ladies did not know that he had multiple kids before they had theirs. Now the first baby mama, that's fine. She had the first one. I don't know how many she had with him. All right. The second one, okay, cool. 3, fine. But 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whoever the baby moms after the third or fourth one, they stupid. I said it. So yes, the guy's douchebags, but we know that. We know that. Yeah, we know he's douchebag. But at the same time, when are we gonna get out of our minds and realize that he's not the prize, so he's soaking his, like, what is he giving? But he's screaming at the figure us. Like, what are you screaming, yelling at? Who got him agitated? Discord group. The link to my Discord is in my description box. So if y'all want to join my link, please follow and hit me up because I do watch alongs with discussions. I put links up and everything. We have a good time there. Future lineup. Ooh, what I want that? Oh yeah, Beverly Hills reviews on Thursdays. Movie nights on Thursdays on Discord. The genre this week, I don't know. We just gonna watch it another week. And next Sunday, we're going to talk about Love and Marriage, Huntsville, DC, and P Valley. All right. That's it, right? Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I can't wait for P Valley, y'all. Sure. Got us waiting. All right, y'all. So what y'all think about DC? I don't see him having watching it, but hey, what y'all think about it? I know more people will come in. So let's start it because we got 4 shows to discuss. 18, 20. Like I was saying earlier, to have Monique and Chris the center point of the show, and I know some people, and I was watching reviews, that people say that probably was not a good idea to have them the center. They were saying a lot of people knew, the people who from the DC area know, say like Jamie and Raina are well known in that area, so maybe they should be the center focus point and have friends around their group. I don't know, but I just don't know because they were saying that Monique and I think Ashley's quick, and they don't really live in DC. It's like that. I think they said none of them live in DC. I don't know. I think only Jamie and Randall probably, but other 2 couples don't really live in DC, so they could have kept it on DMV. But it begs to differ. He want to keep it in the DC area. That's what it is. All that stuff like that. So I don't know. Them in the center will be great. And also, it's another thing that for her to have a friendship with Winter for 15 years, to see that was out on the show. You can't say people are freaking lying about Monique and her friendship for a long time for people who she just met. We seen it on that other show. We seen it now. And I know recently she's been on Twitter and her actually going back with tag teaming against Winter. I said, that's your friend for 15 years. We got tag teaming her for. What happened? Child. That's what's going on, y'all. So I'm just saying, don't dislike the lady, but if she have a pattern of ending her long-term friendships for people she just meeting, is it people hating on her or that's the truth? And what that say about the person's character? General opinion, that's a question. What does it say about the person's character if she had long-term friendship and she just ended it and teaming up with people she just met? Oh, Ashley, her no dancing ass behind. Child. Thought she was doing the Dougie. I said, what kind of Dougie was that, girl? So the episode started with a continue when it ended last week. A continuation of Monique's no vegan dinner. And they were talking about Winter and how, Ashley was saying, listen, you didn't ask. And how well are you successful relationship expert and everything? Now, Winter said, can she not be a good relationship expert because she has, that was loud. Can she not have a successful relationship or being a successful relationship expert or coach because she got 2 failed marriages? And my answer is she can still be one because she has been in a long-term relationship. That first marriage was 15 years before it ended. So she has a long standing of knowledge of marriage. It just happened that the guy was a douchebag and he cheated on her. Now the second one, I don't know about Winter Girl because it seemed like it was dumb and it looked like it was stupid from the start for you to even get married to this guy and how I barely even know him. 60 years old, living in a basement apartment in his parents' house, and don't have no car. Also scamming all these money from his company. Yes. Just as fake as Monique. Like, like, and so because she had through life experiences of being in a long-term marriage, got divorced from that, was single for a little bit, then got another marriage, and it was ended. She could speak to different people and walks of life in a relationship, whether they're married, whether they're dating, whether they are single, whatever. She can speak to them. Now, it would be different if she never been in a relationship. Then I'm gonna question you and say, how can you be a relationship expert if you never been in a relationship? It is like me being single for a long ass time. That doesn't mean I haven't been in relationships, but I've been single for a while, saying I'm gonna be a marriage expert. Y'all gonna look at me and laugh. Ain't no way, and I never been married. Ain't no way I'm gonna give some marriage advice. Now I can give advice, but I don't mean I'm gonna be getting paid to be an expert or somebody. That's a listen. You've been married for a month is longer than I haven't been married because I never been married. So I can't give you no advice right here. You may ask me about opinion. But you ain't getting no advice out of here. I ain't no marriage expert. Child, you ain't gonna try to deform me. Shoot, call me a fraud. That's not happening. So it'd be different if she never been in a relationship. Then I would say, why are you a relationship expert? So for Ashley to criticize of her expert operation, nah, that's like more so giving advice on how to be faithful. That's what I'm saying. Shoot. To question her ability to be a relationship expert because she got through the divorce. It's like she can still give advice and still be an expert. But it's each his own. Now, if you want someone who is in a relationship or is in a marriage to be a relationship coach, find someone who are currently in one. Oh, ask Monique how to be a good friend. Ciao. Ask someone who's actually in one. Just like if you want a matchmaker, you can't be my matchmaker if you're not in a current relationship yourself. Doesn't mean you can't be a good one, but if you're not one yourself, you can't be my matchmaker. That but doesn't mean that they can't be a great, successful matchmaker. Just like a therapist. You see, like every therapist has their own therapist. Like you can't be a therapist if you didn't go through some things. How you understand me? It's like doesn't mean you have to go through the thing they are counseling about, but at least have some experiences. So it's like it's just a song. So people who go into winter for a relationship expert, then if they expect her to be in a relationship and she's not in one, then you can find someone else that is in one. They can relate. But I feel like she could still be one because at the end of the day, she had a marriage and it was good. And now, granted, if she's never been one, then nah, I can't rock with her. I can't. Now, with this current one that she with, I question the other ability to be a relationship expert because you didn't know what was going on. Because you said he had no car, you didn't know he lived in the parents' basement, he was a scammer, he fooled you, the perception of him was what you went by. But yeah, you say you figured background check or you checked him, and I say if you checked him on what did you give? What are you giving? Now you never been in the house because it was panorama, but actually say you married him during panorama. So how did I make that sense? How did he make sense? And I said, you know what, she's true. She had a point. Now, granted, she was kind of harsh. Now it wasn't about what you would say, Ashley. It was about how you was delivering it, and that's what probably make Winter feel a pause about that. Because later on they had a discussion. They said, "You can have your opinion. It's fine. Yes, I'm discussing it, and I'm just saying what I'm saying. So that means y'all can give your opinions, but no, you have to be harsh about it." So I was like, even me and I was like, okay, you married him to a panorama, but you did not know where he lived in the panorama. You never lived with him, or you never checked his house because of panorama. I was like, then why you get married? And I could have sworn to the panorama it was because they wasn't marrying people anyway. Maybe they did. Maybe it was cheap. I don't know. But I could have sworn it was a marriage for a while now, and then they opened it back up. Ashley shouldn't talk about health. Child, she shouldn't. So they talk about the measure of success. Okay, is she not successful because she went through her life experiences? And I was like, no, it's a point of success. It means you got to be successful. I said, no, a point of success is overcoming the obstacles you're going through to make your successful goal at the end. To make sure you are achieving what you want to achieve at the end of the road. Whether, hey, living life, how you doing? Let's see. Oh, one second. What's going on? Yes. So the level of success, what you want to achieve at the end of the road, how you get there is based on your ability to stay fast, headstrong to your goal. And you may do some bumps in the road, but your success is not defined that you got there doing no hardships. Now, and Ashley said she would feel like that. No, since you got two fair marriages, you can be successful. I said, no, that doesn't mean that she can't be successful. Because she went through that, she could be successful. And you want to, not saying that you have to have hardship in relationship and everything to be successful. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that a person who's well-rounded, who went through things and overcome that stuff, could be just as successful as someone who didn't go through that much. So to condemn them for that, that's messed up. That's what I was saying and calling Ashley's. But Ashley was on one of them. Now, they didn't talk about Monique was asking about the fantasy. If you had a fantasy and everything or something like that, what it would be. But Quicksilver said, let's take it a step further. What is the celebrity crush? And Monique said, did he just take the mic from me? This is my party. I said, yes, he did. And did. And what you gonna do? And did. He said, no, that's what's boring. This was celebrity crush. And I'm mad that everybody else said this. It was only Ashley and Quick said this. Quick said his celebrity crush is Rihanna. I mean, Coach, you're beautiful. Hey, congratulations for your baby boy, Rihanna. Hey, Riri. And Ashley said John Stamos. And then she said something else, but I forgot what she said. She said John Stamos and everything. But she said she could have been celebrity. She could have had people celebrity before in the DM. Because look at me. I said, girl, we know you're beautiful. And you got to keep representing how beautiful you are. Like you, the it girl. And she always keep downplaying Winter like she could be, now Winter's approved. Now, do y'all get Winter as approved vibes? I don't know. I don't know. With a girl who shaved half of her head like that, I can't think that should be a prudish. You shave half of your head and you don't think she'd take no risk? Child. Girl shaved half of her head. I think she living the edge, not be approved. So I don't know why she keep judging that Winter is going to be approved because I don't know. She can't hang with me. I like to party, go to the clubs. I like to do this like that. And I think Winter can't hang with me because I don't think she could does that. I think she's prudent. She didn't say prudent, but she just feel like Winter is uptight and she won't do tough stuff like I like to do. So I can't block with her. I said, but how do you know that, girl? You just met the girl. And you could say you bored. I said, Ashley, you really judgy. She said, no, I'm not judgy. I just opinionated. I said, you could be opinionated, but you ain't a bit judgy. Jamie and Alana was jogging. And I had a whole conversation. They were talking about little Jamie, and Big Jamie said he gonna talk to little Jamie. They're gonna have bringing his boy Jason and Jamie to the boxing ring, and they're gonna meet with Quick and his son, and they're gonna have a good time, a boys' night out, whatever, or stuff like that. But Raina said, "Listen, actually, once more talk. I ain't saying that." No, I went out there, no, because I know that. I would actually come to me and say, "What you just said?" I know I ain't saying shit, but hey, I don't know what's her intentions with this. Why she got so much animosity towards Winter? It's like, gosh, and she was making sure Jamie speaks to her son at the thing. He said, "I talked to him. I talked to him." I said, "No. What kind of talks?" Because she told you to make sure you talk to your son, and come to find out, Quick was the one talking to little Jamie. And you went there, he said, "Yeah, I just want to have to say because he went through the same thing, that thing. I think you listen to." I said, "No, that defeats the purpose of you having little Jamie over there so you could talk to him. You just pawned him off of your freaking friend, little Quick, and have Quick talk to him. And he go listen to Quick because he said he has he treat Quick like a celebrity. So yes, he gonna listen to Quick, but it was very easy for you to pawn that off to Quick. Let Quick tell his story because yes, he went through a lot. She said he got shot when he was 13 years old. He got paralyzed for 6 months and everything. He been through all that. So I said, "Oh, he had a hard life." So I understand why Quick will be a good person to talk to Jamie, because little Jamie, he said he trying to be in the streets, but he's not really for the streets. So he's trying to tip to be in the streets, but he's not really deep into it. He just, I guess he had that rebellious phase. But I was like, "Jamie, she wanted you to talk to your son, not pawn them off to Quick." I was like, that was what Raina was talking about. Child. Now, little Jamie was not upset about the scene because he was happy to Quick talk to him, but at the same time, like, you just took no responsibility to talk to your own son. Like, you could have had that same conversation with him like Quick had. Now, whether you went to the same day Quick did, doesn't matter. You could still have that same conversation. But oh well. And it was interesting that he bought his Jason, because Jason officially appeared, and that's his son, 20 years old. He bought his son Jason over because Quick has a DJ school, and he's a DJ Quick and Easy. That's what's the name of the school. And Jamie said, "My son Jason gonna be a DJ," and Jason said out of his mouth, "My dad wanted me to be a DJ." Now, I don't think that's what Jason's dream is. And that's probably explains why little Jamie the way he is. Maybe he feel like the pressure that his dad wanted him to be certain way, and he's not the certain way. And since he don't get what his kids want or what he can't want him to be, he acts up and treats something different. So, and Quick said, "I don't want to be the dad to make my son. I live through my son and tell him what I want him to do." And Quick said in confessionals. And I said, it does sound like Jason didn't really want to be a DJ, but because his dad wanted to be a DJ, he gonna try it. But I'm glad that Jason speak up next week when he said, "No, I don't want to be a DJ. I want to work for Apple." I said, "You better let him work for Apple. You know how many tech Apple making all the money? Why he can't work for Apple? You better let him get something. You got the means opportunity to get him working on be a tech. Child. You want to work for a DJ. I mean, that's nice. He don't want the entertainment life like you did." Now, how y'all feel about that whole thing? Because I was like, that explains to me Jamie's parenting. And it does shows how he moves. He shows that it got to be his way, or it's going to be an issue. And that's a vibe I'm getting from Jamie. And I think that's why Amanda was trying to allude to something. Well, you really talk to your children, or you just like, what you doing? Because I don't think you really give it much. Let's go on. Monique and Chris is going to Africa. Yada yada. We already know that. We've seen that already. They saw the pictures, the trips. They went to the motherland, Tanzania, and I think something else they went to. I forgot. And they went there. They had a good time because the whole school, so they want to learn the culture and everything, and also get a chance to Chris and Monique to reconnect. Now, that whole little thing about you had to check me in the figure thing. You call me hush. You never gonna let me. You never gonna stop me to talk because I ain't gonna stop doing that. I said we could tell. We know that. We know you like to talk. Child, you can't get Monique to shut up for nothing. She gonna stay talking. And yes, you didn't let him get to talk. So he said, just hush it. Now, I know people say that was rude and everything. I said, him telling Monique to hush at that context was different with how Jamie was trying to hush in Raina. Now, Raina did get on Twitter and said, listen, he put that hand in my face telling me hush next time, he gonna get that chopped off. I don't know if she was playing or if she was really meaning. But at the same time, I was like, that was interesting. That he did hush that. I said, that right there to me, that was rude. But when Chris was saying Monique, I said, can you hush? Let me talk right now. Like, give me the opportunity. You say something. You want me to defend myself? Let me defend myself. And she said, you gonna let me tell me because I know I'm never gonna stop talking. I said, yeah, we know that. It's like that. But her biggest gripe with Chris is she want the romance back. She want the romance in the relationship, and he's not deep enough. She keeps saying he's not deep, and she wants the romantic. We are friends. We cool. We friends. But I need the romance part of the relationship, and you need to be deeper. But my thing is, if people are surface level and they only kept to this way for a long time, it's very hard for them to get deeper. You had 3 kids by the man. They went to him for 10 years. Obviously, he's been like that for a long time. Not just saying he want to change or he can't change, but it's very hard for somebody to get deep if they don't being deep for a while. They keep it surface. Pay the bills. I'm here. Got the money house. The bills to take care of. Whatever it is. Take care of my family. And that's that. Now, granted, yes, she should have the romance department. He should be in the romance department and do more of the relationship. Because after they don't get complacent and just act like, because you got my 3 kids, you can't do anything about cultivating a relationship to make it more 10 years of that. Yes, it needs to have some romance in the department. But hey, he knows that and everything with that. But I don't care. We can't keep beating down our heads every week about the same issue. Like, oh, we going to change it or not? If we ain't change it, let it go. It's like, find something else. But I do understand a little bit, but I get both sides. Like, she understand what kind of man she got with for a while now. Now, the romance part, he could done some more than with that department. But him going deeper than where he is, it's very hard for him to open up and get deep. Maybe people who surface level are surface level individuals. And you get in a relationship with someone who is surface level, you got to know what kind of conversation you're going to be having. So let's lastly talk about this and then we get to the other show because it's not really thing. It wasn't so much in this episode. As she got the Botox and everything, the underarms to stop the sweat in the underarm because she said she sweat a lot in the underarm, so she got the Botox. Okay. And the doctor said you can get it like twice a year. Get it twice a year. Every day. So they were talking about winter and Ashley was like, I don't know about her. She say a lot of things. I don't think she can rock with us. Yeah, she having this little dinner, and they really try to get her to talk and try to understand what's going on. And Raina did say she would get her butt done. I said, you want to get the butt done? Okay, girl. And Raina was telling Ashley that the reason why Winter was probably defensive because she felt attacked. Attacked? I was attacking her? No, I was attacking. I said, girl, you was really being hounding on her at that dinner table. You was coming on strong. You was going like this, coming on strong, girl. So you was kind of attacked and she felt attacked. And Ashley didn't like that Raina said that. I said, ooh, child. We'll see. But Raina got her opinion, so she's gonna let you know when she's doing something. That's what friends are for, right? Oh, so we thought. Let's get to the next scene. So Winter, Tasha, Ashley, and Elena had sit down, right? And Ashley said, let's start of new friendships. They'll build friendship and everything. She didn't say let's be best of friends. That said let's try to get at the table being besties. We call each other the next day and tell all our deep dark secrets. She said let's start a newfound friendships. What it could mean, it could be deep, it could be surface, whatever. Let's start a friendship. Let's build on that. So here go Ashley. Everybody said, what? You said, And when you humming like that, that means you want to say something, right? Everybody was on the same accord, toasting and drinking, and you gotta say So everybody will say, if somebody do like that, they will say, okay, you got something to say, what's the for? So which did she say something that you didn't like? So then she said, oh, I don't know why she said we gonna be really good friends because I ain't gonna be friends like that. I ain't gonna be, you gonna be acquaintances and it's maybe associates, but friends. But she was like, no, I'm not saying we're gonna be besties, but I said we could start somewhere. But you humming like that means you didn't want that. I said, I see where you at. So what to say? You know what? Okay, what's coming on? So how are you and Elena? Because it's coming like me. So how are you as friends? How y'all? And she said, oh, and Elena, no. Ashley took a while to answer that, and I said, oh. That's what CM said that the friendship of this show is fake. Because I was thinking of the question that Elena and Ashley was really good, Judy's. And the person who was new to the friend group was Monique. Now that I know that Ashley and Elena are just building to that point, so what's the difference? Y'all not that deep either. So I was like, even Elena was taking it back. She said, okay, I guess yeah, we working on that and everything. I said, Even you was like, okay, the long pause for what? So Elena asked you, y'all not really good friends then. Y'all just cool. I granted, friend is taking it loosely a lot of these shows. They throw the run friend thing. It's build trust, it build honesty, loyalty, all that stuff like that with the person. Yes, I understand that. You need to have all of that. But it was interesting that Ashley and Lorraine knew each other for a while. And sometimes, yes, longevity doesn't equal the amount of quality. But at the same time, I was fooled and thinking that y'all was closer than when you let on. And it confirmed it on the table. So actually not really deep friends with Lorraine like that. Just as much with the other girls. I said, ooh. But they're gonna keep it cool for the rest of the season. But I was like, that was just interesting. I don't know how y'all feel about that because I was like, that was a long pause. I said, girl, what the hell the long pause? And she asked the question, she said, and they said, oh, really? I was like, oh child. Ashley, you're something else, girl. And she said, we getting friendly. We ain't that cool. I said, all right. I guess Lorena heard it. All right, y'all. Any last little thoughts about DC? I mean, like I said, I'm going to continue giving on because, Huntsville started off slow as well in their season and they picked up right close to the end. So maybe DC will do the same. But I will have my eye for the rest of these people to see what's going on. Yeah, because I was like, that was interesting that she said that. And I was like, wow, I did not expect that. And I didn't listen to other people's views to see if they caught that. Because I was like, ooh, okay, actually, you showed your hand, huh, girl? And why she like anybody? You think you the it girl, like, you can't have friends like you go to? Who are your friends then? If Arena is not really close to you like that, and you just not trying to get to the winter, and I don't know, you just met Monique, and you and Monique ain't that deep friends either. So who are you really close to, girl? All right, let's move on from that. That was interesting. That was funny. I was like, oh, child. That was shade to me. They says what? Oh, maybe. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because I didn't understand that. Because I was like, crazy. All right, let's go into Beverly Hills. People wake up, come in, come on. I don't got no picture for Beverly Hills, but it is what it is. Y'all know what the show is like. All right, 46. No, 47. How y'all feel about Will's Housewife or Beverly Hills? Like I said, I'm enjoying the season so far. Like I know my journey for Beverly Hills. I started from last season, everything. So I started from last season when they had that sit down with Sutton and everything. They was questioning the article, and I was started that. And since then, from there. So anything before that, I don't even know much going on. So yes, I am a newbie to the Beverly Hills franchise, but I am enjoying it so far. Yeah. Now it's been a minute since I caught up with these ladies. Yes. So we're gonna get down and discuss a little about some of these ladies. All right, this season so far has been good already. Now, it's not too drama filled like other shows, but at the same time, it gives you enough for you to have discussions about this show. That's why I've been giving y'all weekly reviews. So I'm trying to do more of that now because you go back what I used to do when I do more reviews than less lives, but I'm trying to mix of both now this time. Even when it's not so Beverly Hills. This whole thing with Dorit and her house invasion storyline. I'm gonna say this. I don't want to believe that this could be staged or she orchestrated this, but some details has been like funny to me. So I'm gonna go on assumption that it did happen, but some of the details a little shaky and funny, and I'm gonna stand by that. I say, yeah, some things that you saying, girl, they don't make sense, but it happened. I'm gonna let it be. That's why I think Kathy has come back. Yes, I agree. To be Kim Vengeance is helpful. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because people say that she got involved before, and that's why I didn't know before. Because I was like, now that you tell me that, especially you got a house, glass windows, doors, whatever you have, to not to have the alarm secured, not to have the alarm on. You just conveniently turned it off that night because the kids tripped the alarm. Set your alarm on. Do you know how to work your alarm? You could have had a stage feature, so that way if they do move around, it will not trigger the alarm. What triggers the alarm if the door open or the window get breaking, or the door get breaking, whatever it is, that would trigger something. And you know it's funny when they're showing this. I didn't even see a piece of firearm in their hands. I saw flashlights in a book bag. And y'all kept telling me that the police report doesn't mention though that she had any gun in her head or any guns involved. So I ain't gonna make the opinion about that. I'm just gonna let that be. I don't know because that home invasion looked very clean robbery. Nothing don't go that well. It's like it was an orchestrated choreography. Okay. A choreography robbery. And I don't want to say that, but it sounds like it's like they broke in, went past the kids' room, went know what room you was living in, came bum rush you, fire on the head. You was begging for please, don't please don't hurt me, don't kiss home, please home and everything. Yeah. I say what's on to you. You begging for your life. You told them take whatever you want, take whatever you want. They came with a jewelry book bag, and then they came out with a comfortable stuff. They told please, I need my phone. Please, buy my phone. I said, I don't know what robber will let you keep your phone. That's the first thing they would take from you. But they had your phone. But they left your phone flashing on by the gate. I said, oh, hell no. That don't sound right. They just leave your thing flashed on so you can find it on the front of the door. Like, that was like stupid to me. It was just stupid to have them. And I would say, no, you're not getting your phone. Because you could call the police on me. Now, granted, the kids ain't hurt. All that stuff. But it looked crazy. Crazy. So I said, I don't want to go that far, because we know my platform, to say that happened. That could happen, but it just looked choreography stage, choreography wobbly. And it was too clean cut for something to happen to some random people come in your house and do that. Especially they freak out if somebody was in the house. So it's like anything could go wrong. Does that have to go that clean like that? Yes. And dragging a comforter. Dragging a comforter in the house of Beverly Hills. It's like, and no neighbors. You know, neighbors could be nosy. Even a quiet neighborhood, they have neighbors nosy. I said, girl, what's going on over here? Especially here, outside. Now, I don't know how close the houses are, but with a quiet neighborhood, when you have a noise like that, anybody would perk up and say, what? So I was like, it kind of looked crazy, but I'm going to give her that it happened. So that's that. Thing is, with Kyle, lady, you have a lot to say about something that didn't happen to you. Now, it probably happened to you in the past, but this situation didn't happen to you. So I don't know why you making this your issue over Dorit's. I'm glad to see niggas say, who the one who got lied? Well, Dorit or you? Because you seem like you more hurt than what Dorit is. And I'm trying to understand that. And how you was acting towards Sudden, let's not forget, you was the same one that how you acted towards Lisa Vanderkamp. Oh, Pump. Well, her brothers died. And you said, oh, we all got issues. Oh, so you have issues when Lisa Vanderpump was telling about her passing of her unalive brother, but Sudden had to have compassion towards Dorit. And actually, she did. It was a funny way, but she did. And it's not to the degree that you wanted her to have. And that's the issue. You wanted her to react a certain way. So because she didn't act a certain way, you feel like she was not empathetic. Empathy comes in different forms. It doesn't mean that, oh my God, girl. Girl, I'm here for you. I'm here. No, it don't have to go like that. It had to go like that. Empathy doesn't mean you got to be crying on somebody's shoulder. Empathy doesn't mean you have to go to the front of the house. I could send you a text. I could call you. I can see how you do, especially if Dorit and Sutter is not really close like that. And they said it. They're not close. So what do you want her to do? Rolling down the street like Amber did in Love and Hip Hop? Oh my God, to be host got wild. She got wild. I can't believe it. Not my close friend. Not my close friend. She got wild. Or not the friend I don't even know got wild. What you want her to do? You want to do her all that? You want her to do all that? And I said it on Instagram or Twitter. You don't get to tell me how I should be empathetic towards someone. You don't get to tell me how I should react. I love you keep seeing that clip. I don't know what's in kind of act. Yes. And they'll turn around try to act like Sudden was messed up when you did the same thing to Lisa Vanderpump. There it is. Well, so it's like, so I still stand by what I said. Yes, the comment could have been interpreted as insensitive. Whether it's confirmed or not that guns was involved or not, I'm gonna go by what she said, and that's what happened. It could have been a sensitive comment. Yes, it can happen. But not knowing her backstory of it. Everybody had different triggers. So when she hear guns or when she hear robbery, when she hear a lot of stuff, even if Sudden is socially awkward herself, she is social awkward. You could tell. But she's relatable and she's likable. She is a social awkward person. So she say things that doesn't make sense sometimes when she say it. But doesn't mean she has ill intent towards the situation. And yes, maybe the comment could have been insensitive. That's what since why she apologized. But I don't think she did not mean to say what she said. She said what she said. She just noticed that it was insensitive comment, but it is what it is. It came out. Now, at the end of the day, she still stand by what she's saying that I had issues too. So granted, yes, my comment was insensitive, but I had still issues, so I'm still going by my issues. I still had them. And I at least text the girl. She said she was okay. That's all I'm gonna get. She's okay. But I don't go run to the house like you and fake victim and Lisa Rinna did. Went to the house. No, I'm not doing that. We're not close like that. I'm not running to the house. I give you a text. You say you cool. Okay, all right. You need anything? All right. You don't need anything? All right, man. That's all. So we want something to do. Yeah. And a fake victim always want to have a moment. She want to have a moment with Sudden so bad, and Sudden ain't trying to give it to her. Because every time the scene is not on her, the camera's not on her, and Sudden's in the center of the attention, and Sudden's handling her business, fake victim want to say something. Always. Oh, what's my apology? You ain't getting one. Why not? Because I don't like you. Period. Oh, don't you mean what you said the other time? We should be responsible how you hurt people's feelings and understand people's feelings. Don't you think what you said last week was all lies and everything? And I have been vindicated. It had been disproven. I said, what was disproven? Because nothing was out there that disproven what the hell you said. Nothing. Nothing. It was not on the newspapers. It was not on the television shows. It was not in the freaking news reporters, newscasts, none of that. We see no court documents saying anything that was discussed was disproven. So I don't know what delusional world you live in a fake victim, but we didn't see it. So okay, girl, that's what I'm gonna say. But you always want to have a moment. You want to have a moment, and I don't know, you don't need it. And I'm glad Sutter's not giving you the energy. She's still responding to you every now and then, but you're not getting the intensity like last season that she gave you. And everybody in sitting there act like yeah, they had nothing else to say behind her back. I know, yes, she addressed in the reunion, but still, y'all make her act like they was not as sneaky as Sutton. The only thing about Sutton is that she was in your face and she said what she had to say in front of you. Everybody else want to hide behind, oh no, you know. When they saw how fake victim was acting, they said, oh, child, we don't want to be, we want to be the crossfire with her. So let's just say it was all Sutton. That's all. That's what y'all did. And now she's giving y'all the cast. Her ass is just her ass to kiss this season, and I'm here for Sutton. Hey, social awkward or she do what she do. And I had Garcelle trying to call people out. Because I remember last time y'all was saying that Garcelle don't say nothing. And she said, oh, you had to say something. Oh, what's going on here? Wi-Fi, don't be acting up. I'm having a good live here. Don't be acting up on me today. So, So you can say something. Now God says something and call you out. If you had an issue, God said you should have said something. You was right there. You could have said something to me. You were giving all this passive aggressive. I said, now she's saying something. No, you're not validating her feelings, y'all. You're not doing this. You would say this. No, that's not what it would meant. That's what she calling all y'all out. And y'all don't like it. She calling y'all. Now she's saying what y'all said y'all wanted her to do. Now she's doing it. You got the receipts, son. Show the receipts. You got the receipts. Show it. You got the proof. Let these girls have it. Here, I'll read it for you. Hey, y'all. She paid for the table. Bam. And that's what it was. That's what it was. And they don't like it. Oh, this last episode. I was here for Crystal. Oh, before we go to Crystal, Diana. That's what I'm saying. This new housewife, Diana. I don't know about her. I don't know. She come across disingenuous to me. She doesn't come across authentic to me on television. If y'all listen to what she said, she didn't grow up rich. She grew up poor. Got with a man. Hey, Tracy Boo. Got a relationship. And divorced millions. Because I think the guy she was a millionaire, whatever thing she was dealing with. It got divorced millions. And that's how you got your wealth. So, girl, how long was this marriage with this guy millionaire? The fact for you to not to know about outlets, for you not to have shopping discounts, for you not to be shopping a store and know how to shop at a store. How long ago was this freaking millionaire you was dealing with? For you to suddenly don't know nothing about shopping at the store or getting discounts. Even rich people still get some discounts when they want to get these discounts. I mean, they still buy some rich expensive stuff. They got closet full of stuff. But listen, they can get down there when they go to the store and get something. So for me to tell you that, oh no, I don't go to the store. I don't know what that thing. So that had clothes come to me. Then when I was like, I buy them. I said, oh, so you that. And the clothes you wear ain't giving that much. So I don't know what you basic. You're basic rich. And I don't know what's going on here. Well, you got way more money than I can make. And way more money than thicker for my lifetime. But you're not going to convince me that you was going poor, but now you got money, you don't even know how to shop at a store. So you were bougie poor? You was poor, but you had clothes come to you? Like what you was getting? I don't know. Y'all explain that to me. She was bougie poor? Because I don't know how she come on millions and act like she don't know nothing about the hard life. Now, granted, I know about thrift stores. I know about stuff like that. It doesn't mean I shop on them, but I still know about them. It doesn't mean I can't shop online or shop in the store. I know how to shop in the store and everything like that. But don't convince me that now you got this meeting, now you got this, and now you got people go to your place of location, redo the house or redo the room that you're staying in way in advance before you get there, just to get them together. I said, okay. I mean, granted, for the people who making money, who getting money from your grand squad because they getting paid for them going traveling and going to places and fixing things up and getting money out of you. I say, hey, they making them hustle. But you, girl, you doing all that? Okay, girl. Now I know, yeah. Now people say she gave me Madonna vibes, but I said I don't know. She comes customer money, so that's where she got her wealth from, everything. But yeah, she want to say something about Crystal this episode. I don't know, not Crystal, Southern. So I don't know about Southern that much, but you know, Southern say things and she said things that hurt people, and she got to realize, she got to be mindful. I said, girl, you don't even know her like that. So what you got to say something? Granted, we all know that Southern or Oh, what rumors? See, I don't know what's going on with rumors. Child, yeah, we do know Sun is social awkward. We do know that. As you know, we do know she said things, whether it's official or not. But listen, don't act like she's going out her way trying to hurt people just to go hurt people. No. And for you to say more of that, and you kept licking your lips too. I was like, girl, what you? You know, I said, do you got? Is your lips always dry or something? Or you got the freaking low budget lip gloss or something like that? Because I don't know why you keep licking your lips so much. But this Crystal thing and Crystal speaking her speech. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you did tell me that. Yeah, I be forgetting sometimes. Yes, I don't know because if she's gonna show she's a full-time housewife. Listen, you want to be acting like you got all this money, your stuff is ain't free. She's trying to get all that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, if y'all see that she kept doing that, like, girl. Sure. But I ain't gonna lie, yo. When she was just giving out her rings like and that figure did this, I said, "Give me a ring, girl. Sure. Let me look flashy a little bit. All right, take the pawn shop or something like that." So she was like, "They could take the rings off and give it to freaking Kyle or somebody." I was like, "Yeah." Now this Crystal's son and everything like that. So Crystal sitting here and was like, "Hold up, is that very hypocritical of y'all compared to my situation of last year?" So everybody was like, "Huh? What's going on?" And everybody was confused about what Crystal was saying. I could break it down to you because I was not confused. I understand exactly what Crystal was saying. Now, even though I didn't see that scene, because I remember I told you I started from when they had a sit down. Oh, you know that? You don't want the wings? When they had to sit down from then on, I did not see that scene that maybe Crystal said she was in the house and then something came in her room, whatever that she felt violated. Thing was, Crystal mentioned how she felt in the situation. Just because you don't think that Sutter was violating you or y'all think it was rude but not violated, don't invalidate her feelings. She felt violated, that's what she felt. You don't get to tell her how she feels. You don't get to tell me that I can't be sad. You don't get to tell me I can't be angry because you wasn't angry in the situation. You didn't get to tell me I can't cry because you didn't cry in the situation. You didn't get to tell me that I can't write sticky notes on words of confirmation, words for affirmation on a sticky wall because something traumatic happened to me. You don't get to tell me that because you not going through that. I don't know why she doing all that because when that happened to me and I didn't do that. I said that's because you did that. Everybody can go through the same traumatic experiences. We all right here in this virtual world could be placed in a room, experience the same traumatic experiences, have different traumatic coping mechanism with skills. We can all go the same experience and come up with different reactions. One of us might cry. One of us might avoid things. One of us might be angry and beat everybody up. One might withdraw and just block it out. One express how they feel. One will keep it to themselves. Like, you don't know how people react. Just because you feel like something was not violating, or people coming from Renner, oh, child. Oh, yes, I see people coming from Renner. And that's what we're going to do. I know she trying to sit down that much. To me, they're like, people should be coming at the cow. Cacao was doing the most this season, but I really know what Renner is doing. You don't get to tell me. So if Crystal felt violated, validate her feelings, accept that she felt violated, and move on. Now, she was not trying to compare her situation to Dobie because they would say, "Oh, why is not the same?" She was. I said, "It's no," and I mentioned it on Twitter, Instagram. It's no hierarchy of traumatic experiences. Everybody's traumatic experiences are valid. Yes, some are more life-threatening than others, but doesn't mean that your life experiences, your traumatic experiences, are way or better or worse than what I'm going through. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You know, people like that. Man, you just get deserved. So, because the week is going through what the week is going through, does not invalidate what Crystal have felt on what she was going through her situation. And the fact that y'all were trying to invalidate my feelings when I was trying to tell y'all how I felt. And then y'all get mad because I can't understand it because I need to understand. I said no. So her feelings can only be validated if you understand. And I said no, that doesn't work. If she felt the violation, that's her feelings. Accept it. That's her truth. That's her feelings. Accept it. You don't need to have a breakdown, microscopic understanding of how she feels. Just because you don't understand that. That's what people tell you their traumatic experiences. Just listen to understand, to accept it. You don't need to understand to comprehend so you can be able to, I need to understand. No, just listen to accept it. That's what they go through. Now, whether you think it's bizarre how they react that way, that's on them. You don't have to deal with that. Just how you handle that situation on yourself doesn't mean that person has to handle the same situation. So if she felt violated, she felt violated. And that's what all she was asking y'all to understand. And then the week you get on you getting yelling. I said, I thought you were traumatized. I thought you was doing all that. I thought you was the panic attack. What's the panic attack now? What's the anxiety attack now? You had that when you was coming on screaming at freaking Crystal face. I don't know. I said, what was that? I thought you was like, oh my God, I'm okay. Doing all that. That went out the window. You was yes. That went out the window. We was coming up to Crystal. That went out the window when you were coming at this girl. If y'all hear a door barking, this door barking downstairs for a while now. I don't know why. You don't wait till my live so you can start barking. Come on now. What was that? You wasn't having no panic attack then. You weren't having no anxiety attack then. And you accepted sudden apology. So I don't know why Kyle trying to because Garcelle said, listen, y'all were trying to talk. Oh, let me explain that in a minute. Don't accept the sudden apology. So we consider to end that conversation. But Garcelle said, listen, y'all was talking about our son's back. She's right here. Y'all said what y'all said when she wasn't here. Now, the last time which they wasn't there and Sonny was not there, Sonny had to do something. So she was going to meet them at La Quinta. Cal said, I had a voicemail from Delete and everything. It was so sad and everything. And then tends to play it in the confessionals. Now, I don't think she played it in front of the group. Maybe I did. If she did, y'all let me know because I don't think I remember seeing that because I'll probably go past that. But I do remember she played it in the confessionals. Now, we do know the cameras captures phone conversations. We all know they capture voicemails. So the voicemail was something it was sent to you in private. So why the freak you need to tell us and show us the playlist, the freaking confessional, the voicemail and the confessionals? Let us hear her voicemail. Unless she gave you agreement to say, go ahead, play the girl, I don't care. Then we need to find that out later on. But if she didn't give you permission, I won't lose that accent like she did with Crystal on your ass in Freaking Reunion. You ain't supposed to play that. I don't care what I was going through. No. I ain't give it this on the phone conversation because I wanted to hear everyone hear it. You want to answer the phone. We had the phone conversation. The cameras have been right there and listen to our conversation. No, it was a voicemail. That means you have to go on there, click on your phone number, put the pin password, and play the voicemail. And I felt like that was tacky. That was definitely tacky to play that. And you know, a lot of people was not here for that either. So I was like, Cal, I don't know what you're doing. You were doing way too much. And then you will bring that comment of what was Sutton said to the group to have everybody feel a type of way about her. Did she actually say that? Did she actually say that? That fake victim sitting there looking all stupid. Yes, she said it. What you gonna do about it? So Crystal said she didn't feel safe in his environment. She said, that's a choice of word to say you feel safe when not going through. I said, and she don't feel safe with y'all. You own the word safe. I didn't open the dictionary to find out Dorit name was next to safe. If you put your alarms in your freaking house, you wouldn't have to go through all this. What you gotta say about Beverly Hills? I think that's all. That's all the a little recap I want to say about the season so far. But yes, I'm enjoying Beverly Hills so far. I'm enjoying it. See what this lady gives, all that stuff like that. But there was no need for them to rehash what's going on after the accepted apology. They're kind of trying to badger and figure stunning and everything. The only way they can have that conversation again because Garcelle said, no, say what y'all said when she was behind her back. Which I was fine. But I said, I already apologized. So I'm not talking about that anymore. But what y'all held, what y'all said. All right, y'all. If you don't like Dubai, you can watch Jersey. Yeah. I started with Jersey for season 1, like you told me. So I'm up to the last episode of season 1, and I gotta watch that and everything. And then about Jersey the season 1, it was okay. But I can tell you, I don't like that Carolyn. She's too stuck up, too prudish. I said, girl, get your ass. Feel like you act like you all that. And all this freaking marrying brothers and sisters now. I said, that's too much complications. Get them out the show. Whatever. And y'all all invested in, what's her name? You know, I forgot the names. The one who got the book written on her. They all invested on that. I said, obviously one of y'all brought it up. Because y'all too concerned. You can talk about Jersey another time. But that's what I got up to. Because I was like, oh no. Poor girl Jacqueline in the middle of everybody. Oh, you got to be loyal to family. Why you choose a friend as a friend of this here? You loyal to family. I said, can you shut up? What? Okay, let's go. Atlanta, y'all. Let's get into Atlanta. Where's Housewives of Atlanta? How y'all feel about Atlanta? It's not coming on tonight, y'all. So we'll be back on next week. Actually, that's a bummer. But then again, I would. And not now. Oh no, it's coming on face. Oh, y'all know what Atlanta look like. Well, Housewives in Atlanta, y'all. Atlanta, like I said, it has been great so far. I know a lot of people coming for the ratings, but I really enjoy it. It's refreshing. It's good. The ladies going after each other. They bickering, they lose shading, but it's not too deep as of yet. Now, when they gonna get to that point, we don't know. But so far, it's been good. It has been good. Now, a couple things to discuss here. Yes, we know Marlo's a peach holder, but Marlo, honey, boo boo, we need you to have a storyline. Yes, you take care of your kid, your nephew sons. You take care of them right now, and that's commendable. That's fine. That's good. But yeah, we need some storyline for you. You trying to build a whole house from the ground up is something we already seen before. The fashion show, you've been doing all that, the fashion, the clothes, all that stuff. That's cute. You need to give me more. Now you're a peach holder. Don't hide behind being a peach holder, still acting as a friend of the show. Because right now, you still give me friend of the show. The only difference is, hey, Brittany Boo, what's up? The only difference is you're a peach holder now. But you still acting as a friend of the show. You can't be a peach holder acting as a friend of the show. You know, people still have, there are some housewives who has a peach holder and wasn't given much. So, hey. But that's why I think some people say, don't let them know who is full-time housewife will get a peach holder. So after they film, and then you see the thing, and say, okay, you're a full-time peach holder. Or you're a full-time this holder. You're a full-time champagne glass. You're a full-time apple. Sign a lease, and it's okay. And then there's one. Yes. Don't get me wrong. Carmelo is good. I like it. But I need her to have some storyline. She's a peach holder now. We need to see more of her. Yeah, she gave him more and everything, but I need to see more. And she don't have to be the bitter, nasty model who we always been seeing. Dig deep. And granted, people watching now want to know how you get your money. All these rumors dispelled. Yes, you got your business, but this business you have right now was not your start of your income, whatever it is. Now, man, granted, it's not a business, is not. But granted, you are part of the show. So these questions will come up. Now the Muncie storyline, I like it. Like I said, granted, that is good. But the fact you've been on years and years as a friend of the show, you can step up more. So we'll see. We got to see more. It's not all her. Maybe more has to be given stuff, but we know producers go to edit and give us what they want to give us. So if she has been giving us stuff and the producer don't want to show it, that's on them. So we do know that these people have been filming a lot of things and the production decided not to show them. And I don't know why you're saving them. What the hell are you saving them for? Yeah. And she mentioned that before. She smashed a billionaire and she getting money from freaking white counterparts. It doesn't matter her. Sure. And actually continue doing this. Say continue. Listen, I make my money how I've been telling y'all how I make my money. I got rich people and they're my sugar daddies. Point me a period. And I don't have to work because they're giving me. Now, what I do for that, what I do to get the money, I don't know. I just give them companionship. That's all you need to know. Any more questions? Shut it all down. Sure. And I say, oh, yes, Marlon, let them know, girl. But yes. You don't like candy? Ciao. So yes, like I said, I will give. That's how I say to pay for your house, child, and to be fully paid for. Yeah, that's it. She's begging her. Cause sometimes some people need the companionship. Just get dressed loud, get the yang dressed up a little bit, go out to dinner, be your arm candy. Shoot. I don't mind candy either. Same thing. Kick. What's kick? Kick a who? I don't know what he's saying. I don't know how he's saying kick. All right, so that's what I say. Mahalo, glad you're peach holder. Let's see what more she is. That's Sheree. Sheree going back and forth in this season, doing the same. Listen, I don't know how y'all holding the title for this girl to be a bold collector, but she just going back to her role like it was no tomorrow. Like she never left. I said, girl, how she went back to her old role? Oh, wait, y'all was just warming it up. So she can say, okay, we know Sheree coming back. So let's go back to her bold collector. Because she wasting no time. Wasted any time to tell it all, especially at model event. Ran tell that. What's on you? I said, oh, child. Now, this whole thing with Drew and Sheree with his assistant. Drew. Oh, what's going on? Drew. Yes. I remember she said that. I do remember that. It was Dana and he brought her mama house and their names and told her to match. Shoo! Shoo! That's great that Marlo got that. Hey, listen. Then she said that, I keep still questioning her about how she got money. I said, listen, whatever. Shut it down. I said, listen, I got my money. Like I told you I got my money. Don't act like y'all don't know. Roll the tapes back. I know they will. Yeah, this assistant. To me, this assistant is messy as hell, and I don't know why Drew don't understand that. He's on probation. Probation? I mean, that episode, that sit down that tea at Brooklyn Tea Party, that where they had that little shaded event, the shady tea, that was hilarious. I was laughing at that scene. Because when Drew said her sister was on probation and they realized that they said her sister said that, I said, girl, did you hear what she said or you just was saying something? I heard what you said. He's on probation. Probation? Did you hear what he fucking said about your husband? Chill. That's the same dude who doesn't go out on relation to mess with my Jackie. She, the same messy dude who want to be known. And I said, that's not cute. Bouncing the shows being messy. That's not cute. Now, if this sister is telling you about Sheree's business, why is it so hard for you to believe, Drew, that he might be telling Sheree your business or your husband's business at that? Because he didn't say nothing about you to Sheree. He said something to Sheree about your husband. And no, I'm not gonna be one here to say, "Oh, well, he's a sissy, he's a queen, everything. He must know that who's gay and not." No, because some people could use that to be messy, to say things when I got no proof that it's happened. Now, whether y'all get that vibe from Ralph that he might be down, I don't care. I don't look for that. I don't have that great G doll that everybody's saying they have. You tell me, that's what it is. If you don't tell me, that's what it is. I don't care. I'm looking for it. I might watch some signs that you may give off. But other than that, I don't really care for that. So that Missy Queen think that, oh, Ralph is, yeah, I know that. You only saw a picture of him with Dennis. What else proof that you have? Or he in the freaking Pride episode? Yes, I'm Ralphie. I'm Ralphie. No. Nah, that's stereotypical. You know, I know how to make something. Animation. I ain't saying nobody going in like that. But as long as you see us on video showing something like that, all that stuff. Sit down, messy one. Anthony. And how your probation is still working at the house. Drew, do you understand the word probation? He should be home without pay. And Drew, you should never let your husband walk in a lion's den like that. Should Sheree to bring proof like that for your husband to even first time hearing it? Girl, you hate your husband that bad, you didn't tell him? I know you might be beefing there. I would say, listen, baby, let me tell you. The sister going around telling you you're gay, so they might bring this up. Let him know. I said, don't act like I didn't tell you. So he won't be surprised. Because when he said, what? I said, Jules, she look at that. You got your husband looking a little stupid. That's classic relationship 101. I don't care how much we beefing, but don't set me up to the freaking fall in front of a group of people. No, you let me know. Let me know when I walk myself into. And then I can deal with that. Now, this whole thing about Todd might be cheating on Candy, I don't really believe it. Them saying that it couldn't happen. I just don't believe it. I don't know. Not saying it could be above him, but I just feel like, as Candy being his well-known name, I need somebody to be waiting to drop the dime on him. Just waiting. Just waiting. I'm sorry. Just waiting. And I know every time this went up, everybody wants to bring up Jay-Z and Beyonce. I know people always want to bring that comparison. I said, listen, Beyonce be singing and figuring her husband cheating on her on songs for a while now before we even get the picture that she confirmed that it was happening. This girl be singing in her songs for years. And everybody just like, oh, she was talking about her husband. I said, duh, she was. She just saw this song. Now everybody want to put pieces together. Girl, ringing along, more of that song was coming out. So, it was a quiet as people thought it was. She just didn't tell you who it was. But she was singing it. If I'm lying, y'all let me know if I'm lying. Because I know, y'all know, she was singing that shit. Been riding for you 6 years. Why did I deserve being treated this way by you? I know you're probably thinking, what's up with me? I've been crying for too long. What you did to me? Resentment. Y'all remember that song? That's one of her songs, I can tell you. That's an example. Yeah, she sung her heart in that song. You lie. All right, that's enough about that. Enough about that. But I'm just saying, if he would do something stupid to do that again, like it would have came out. But I don't believe so. I don't know what this narrative they probably run to him and saying that, oh, he got his own camera. That condo even looked like it was been lived in. That condo was beat up, run down. I said, yeah, fix that condo up and Airbnb that condo. It is what it is. Now, if you don't want to stay there, Candy, that's fine. That's another source of income that y'all could like as your family. Y'all love to make money, right? So have that as a source of income. Or better yet, where's his daughter at? She can have that house or that condo. Hey, JW, how you doing, boo? So I didn't think that whole big idea about that condo and everything. I mean, it was not lived in. He had that for years. He owns it. So yes, renovate the house and maybe hire Kenya because Kenya was on one. Sure, yeah, that's sad. That whole Todd and his daughter thing, that's what's got me agitated. Now that's one thing I didn't really like Todd for, of how he treated his daughter. But other than that, all that. Yes, I understand you want to see her thing. I said, gosh, give her liver. Sure, she can still have discipline and you can still give it to her. You have the means. Being all harsh for. What else? Now, Kenya, freaking chastised Ralph on that table. Now, granted, what Kenya said was not wrong. It is that I feel like she unleashed on him something that she should have unleashed on the MD. Yes. I feel like everything she said to Ralph is something she should have said to Mark Daly. Because it seemed like she was triggered. She said, no, you don't know that this and this, and you gotta validate this and this and that, and it's coming up the Ralph. And Drew said, yes, I was saying that, but he don't listen to me. I said, because he don't like to listen to you. He don't really respect you. When a man don't respect his wife, he ain't gonna listen to you, no matter what you said. That's a sad thing to go through. But listen, We seen this all the time. But King was laying on Ralph like she should have laid on Mark. Because the way how we know King is, how docile she became when she got with this guy, and how the nerve of him trying to want to get half of her Kenya man income, whatever it is. How you want to own half of stuff that she built that before you got married? That was not something together. No. And I hope she don't let that happen either. You get no half of my Kenya manor. Child, you just sit your happy ass down somewhere in New York. Or did I say mean ass? Not happy. But yeah, she wasn't saying anything wrong. But I think somebody also said that, you know what, Drew? All this happening because of you too, girl. You ain't innocent. Because you allowed this to happen. He only treats you what you allowed. I said, that's true. Two things could be true at the same time. He doesn't respect his wife. He should be listening and understand her and reassure her that you're not doing things. But at the same time, you allowed this for years. How many times you will keep? Well, this is our second season. But how many times you keep on our screen yelling and telling us about what he did when he did at Florida, what he did at this, what he went over, what he did with his sister, what he did this and that. You keep battling her head about it. I said, gosh, girl, you unhappy or you happy? Or you put up the front like, what's going on here? You just as much a part of the problem as just he is. So either y'all suck it up and live the misery together, or do something about that and move on your separate ways. What else I was going to say? What's going on? I did have something in my mind. I forgot what it was. Oh, yes. That's how I remember. Drew and Ralph in that counseling session with Dr. Ken. First of all, Dr. Ken said, listen, when y'all have your dinner, don't bring my name up again. Don't bring my name up. I don't know what y'all trying to do, what kind of funky games y'all trying to play here. But keep my name out your conversations. Y'all try to use me in arguments, so y'all can start arguments. No, we ain't doing that. Dr. Ken indebted that real quick. He said, don't bring me up. Your issues is your issues without me being involved. So keep my name out of it. That's one thing. Now, he said, oh, well, I had a steak and lobster and everything for her, and she don't deserve that. She deserves Lunchables. I said, oh, Lunchables. Y'all, when he said that, I said, Lunchables? Oh, you really disrespectful. She don't only deserve Lunchables. I said, okay. If I deserve Lunchables, you deserve top ramen noodles for lunch, breakfast, dinner, and snack. You ain't getting nothing else from me. I'm not making nothing. The chef ain't making you anything. I ain't making you anything. Hey, here go the class. I went to the supermarket. I bought up the whole supermarket, all these ramen noodles. Here, go have that. Go have that. So you treat me right, that's all you deserve. So I deserve Lunchables. You deserve that. And salty crackers. Crackers and noodles. Yeah. Crackers, noodles. I said, that's you on a diet. I ain't on diet. That's for my husband. Girl, that's what he eating, girl. He's on a noodles diet, noodles and crackers diet. Yeah, he working out a lot. I make a whole lot. Shoot. Everybody know. I said, yeah, he works out. That's all he wanted, noodles and crackers. He ain't want nothing else. I came here, no meat, none of that stuff, no ham, no turkey, no bacon, no cheese, none of that. He ain't want none of that. He just needs some crackers and noodles and some water. That's all he getting. And said, I said, no, no issue in the relationship. No, that's all he want. That's all he want. And meanwhile, the other areas filled with meats and stuff with me and my children. He get the dinner table, everything filled up with meats and stuff like that for my children. He only get the noodles and crackers. Oh, he might divorce me. Yeah. You should never say I deserve Lunchables. Now, Gwen, let me say this. You had the color purple treatment. That's what I'm saying, shoot, that's what you deserve. Shoot, you get nothing else out of here. I say this. I did say, yes, maybe Drew should enjoy the moment. But then I would say, listen, she could still enjoy the moment and still have a conversation with her husband about the relationship status of their relationship. What she was coming about was communication. She ain't saying nothing derogatory towards him. She just said, let's get in better terms of communication. Like that conversation could have been talked about over the steak and lobster, having a good time, talk about the state of communication, how they could be better, and stuff like that. And they could still have a good time. He probably could have got the kitty cat at the end of the day. She probably could have got some D, and that would have been great. But no, he want to get on defensive about all this craziness. I bought this. No, y'all do that to avoid talk about the issues that have in a relationship. So, how dare you ruin this romantic kind of like dinner I did for you? How dare you ruin this trip I paid for? How dare you ruin this? How dare you ruin that? But you doing that doesn't dissolve all the shit we was going through. It doesn't dissolve all that. You can do that, and I may enjoy the moment, and I can still come and finish everything and still question you. What's going on? So, we know Ralph was doing that. He wasn't doing that just having a good night out. Yes, he might be act a little bit, but he was doing that just to get her to shut up and not say anything. And we know guys who does that. Oh, no, I gave you dinner. Why we can't show this dinner? Why? And you get all blow up and get upset and make her the figure the reason why the dinner is ruined. Instead of you figuring to be an adult about it and have a conversation with me. And granted, yes, Drew does bring up some stuff that's happening in a relationship every time they have a dinner. Like that's the time of that first season when they have to talk about that Florida trip, everything. But there, you did the thing. So, and you avoid me all this other time. Why would you just sit down? You can't avoid me now. We got a dinner. We eating and we talking. Shoot. Stop avoiding things that we can get to things. So we know he did that. He did that for a reason. He did that to get her to drop her guard and not be mad and not talk about a relationship. At the end of the day, you can still after the dinner, it still be there. It's not going anywhere. So for you to get upset about it and then she thinks she ruined the dinner, I said, sure, boy, bye. But that was an answer. Anything else y'all want to say so far? Like I said, it's been good so far. It's not on tonight, so we'll be back next week. Y'all get my review on that when I come back. And continue on. All right. I guess what y'all all been here waiting for, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all pipe up when this show is about to be talked about. Share 144 25. Love and Marriage Huntsville, y'all. Put it in, y'all. Put it in. Tell me how y'all feel. Because I have to say this. We just have to commend and praise Melody from Montel for carrying the show for 3 seasons of their drama. We had to commend them for that. Because if it wasn't for their drama being legged of the relationship, of the storyline of the show, Love and Marriage Huntsville would not be successful as it is right now. Maybe it could have been, maybe it could not have been. But the fact that Mel and Montel drama carried the show for 3 seasons, we had to give them that. Whether the relationship ended in a divorce and they're not filming as much, you cannot say their drama was not the part of carrying the show. The fight this week was crazy, and we're going to talk about that too. That's why I'm saying this last. Yeah, I blame Miss Busy Itch. Oh, yeah, she's to blame. One Itch, Kimmy is Busy T-shirts, food, more resources than more so. Montel got a point for doing it. Listen. Right here. Yes. So you cannot say that. Now that Melody and Montel is not filming as much together. Now, granted, the video that we saw yesterday is the first video, the first scene they started filming together for a while. Remember, she wasn't filming him for a while now. We in how many episodes we in now? 10, 11? 11 episodes, and she haven't filmed with him for a while. So that could be a couple months or a couple of weeks of filming. Now, they're filming again. And because he mentioned that, they are filming again. Everything. But they still ain't going to get that much drama like everybody else. Everybody still got to carry their weights. It's like that. Now, granted, this little film, this little thing that we see, everybody going to look forward to that. And I said, looking for Melody give it the lives and stuff like that, because now we are looking forward just for that one part of that second half of the season. So I was like, oh, now nobody want to care, nobody else. We don't care about nothing else. That's why I said this Melody, even though Melody Martell was in the right what they did, if that reason was the case, which I do believe it was, and type of other stuff, because everybody was saying it was multiple stuff that was happening. But if that was one of the components, I'm here for both of them standing in the united front. I don't care how much we're bickering. I could curse my husband right now in 5 seconds. But anybody talk about our children, we better be in united front. I don't care what nobody say. If it wasn't for them, it wouldn't be no show. Yes, I could tell you. This video would be now and tell again. Yes, because that's all they're going to talk about. Watch. They're going to talk about that. And I don't know. I think they need them to carry them on. Because Kimmy and Maurice is not getting much. And I said, I'm going to talk about Kimmy a little bit because she's moving funny this season. And I don't like it. And I know, y'all know I like Kimmy. She's moving funny. And I'm seeing it. And everybody act like Kimmy ain't doing no wrong. Kimmy is wrong at times. And this season, she's doing the most. She's dancing around doing the most. When she when she BP and BP, when she BP and PP with Tisha, when she told her that I didn't meant that way when I said that in a reunion, I said, no, you meant exactly what you said in that reunion. The fact that you backtrack that, and now we all, y'all Scots and on United Front, because y'all on the center now. Y'all can't hide behind the Mel and Martell. Y'all in the center. So now all of a sudden, you didn't mean that. You would never cut off Tisha. You would never. I said, oh no. You would have. But now you were trying to BP and PP on us. And now because of that, you're moving differently. Desi can go. Tissy Messy and the 34 years old line. Dapper blown up. Stormy is doing. Don't do all Kiki giving what needs to be gave. Yes, I want to talk about that. I said I'm here for Kiki. I was here for Kiki. Everything. Tracy, hope they tell it all. See a baby if Mel and tell decide they are over it and let the chunk percent. I will hide. Yes, so it's like you're hiding. Yeah, she is a ball carrier, and she moving messy. And some people are seeing it, and some people still like, oh, I love Kimmy and like Kiki. I'm gonna get that. We'll break that out in a minute. So this review of this recent episode is not gonna be in order. It's just gonna be we just discussing, and we're gonna discuss about the fight too. So we ain't getting no fear to discuss that. It was now the center, and it seemed like more so Tisha's storyline is more centered, focus point than Kimmy and Maurice. Because you notice that Kimmy and Maurice is not showing much of their relationship. All their relationship is mainly about what other people's going through. And they have the scenes here. I said, no, Carlos. No, everyone. We're not going to do this another season when I'm not saying much about their relationship. I don't care about all that. That Miss Kylie wanted to side speaks on it. That's what it's done already. That's done. They patched it up. They cool now. Let's move on to the next. We're not bound passing this freaking Atlanta thing or this trip and everything. Come on. Want to pay attention. Yeah. Yes. I still like her, but like it's like she's moving funny a little bit. Yes. Tracy been treating them and slow, getting on her livings. We may find though. Kimmy been the book. We haven't been paying attention. Yes. Kimmy is still my favorite, but I can tell she is trying to keep. Yeah, she trying to keep that way at bay. So she's doing much as she can to avoid people looking into her relationship. Avoid it. And the fact that Tisha and Marceau is in the center, and I said this on Twitter, and I just some of y'all like that, some other people was on that. If Marceau was never the riddle type person that he is, would Tisha and Marceau relationship been an interesting storyline? It would not be. I said no, it wouldn't be. Besides them being misogynistic, narcissistic type of person that we have been seeing all the time. She staying at home, taking care of kids and all that stuff like that. He working. Even when that thing, it was interesting, but it was not interesting enough for me to say, oh, I like them. No. The only way it keep them, they storyline alive is him being the mysterious person as he is. Katisha ain't on that. She's born. She's not moving. She's face the shadow. But him is the one that keeping this whole thing going. It's him. If he been like, oh yeah, I did this, I did that, I had this thing, I had a baby, I had this, yes, yeah, whatever, all stuff, we would not care about their relationship because it had been solved. Nobody rocking for Tisha like that. Some people do like Tisha. It's like that. So I don't think they are interested enough to have this much. And the fact that they just blame everyone about their drama and not realize him being the way how he is, Tisha acting like she don't know things. Maybe she probably don't know things. She should be ignorant to stuff that she could be saying because she chooses to believe him. Which I'm saying, you can believe your husband. Nobody's saying you can't. That's your husband. We not marrying him. We didn't marry him. We didn't have no baby to get trapped on to have big kids. The only way you got married because you got pregnant. It's not because of love. Maybe it grew into it. Just got out of the attic. Shit. So I was like, no. We want to be, no. It's not interesting enough. And your mama busy itch. Miss Busy Itch is running rampant. And she's doing way too much. Doing way too much. And the only one, like, I know people still love Miss Busy Itch. At first, when the first season, when she was coming to Marceau, where's your lady Ray, Marceau? Where's your lady Ray? And she was going that. We were always here for her because we didn't like how Marceau was. But now that we see how she moves, she's doing too much. Now she's tricking out everybody else. No, stay in your confounds of your daughter and her son marriage and leave everybody else out. Then we would still been like, oh yeah, we like Miss Wanda because she coming nailing on Marceau. But the fact that she coming at everyone else, it's like, gosh, for your freaking daughter who's grown as hell. But yeah, she's not innocent. She keep telling you things, and then you going around. She knows how you are because you said it yourself in interviews. I don't care. My daughter can tell me. My daughter tell me all the time. I can say nothing, but I still gonna do what I can do. So Tisha stop feeding her stuff. But every day she might not feed you stuff. She might hear things and say, okay, I'm still gonna say what I'm doing. So to avoid, I don't want to hide behind this small picture. It's small enough for a reason. To avoid everything, stop inviting her. And Kimmy, yes, I agree with Tisha in this episode. You invited that chick. You should not invite her. That major trip was at least one Kimmy inside, though. She swears she wasn't. I don't know. I think most was cheating together. And they know something about noise for sure. Yes. All those guys flock together. And the Chris Fletcher, that guy that Marceau doing it, he probably was in that mix too. The bad, probably the Maverick and the Sadaric, everybody. They all know the men in this freaking Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama. What was saying? Huntsville, United States, Alabama State. Huntsville, Alabama. They is the one that plaguing all these females. They have all these females going at each other. And the females start wising up and realize that these men are freaking pulling the strings behind us back, and we just falling in behind with the lap. We just falling into it. Or because one of the couple's man was cheating, or they knew about that, or the man knew, even the ones who was in the front of the show, so they all knew, came out, that all of them is trying not to rattle Martell too much. You notice how they all have been calling him. And that boy is a loose lips. Get him upset a little bit. He was like, whoop, whoop. But everything's Mel's fault. Yes, Mel could be messy too. She having moments. The fact that y'all plaguing on her and patting all the baggage on this lady and not coming at the motel, it's ridiculous. No, y'all want to be a bigger bag, come at the motel. Yes, I remember he say that. Because he was still running amok. Remember, he said he was running amok after he got after Kiowa. It's not too down when he started deciding he wanted to lose Kimmy. He decided to be faithful. Other than that, he was soaking his oaks to be in the street. Now I don't know if he was getting pregnant. He was getting people pregnant, but he was slinging his ding ding. He was, because he said it himself. He was running rampant in that streets. Yeah. I didn't talk about the episode yet. So I was just talking about general about the show. Now, to be for her, we want to tell somebody all the mess. He was trying to win her back the first time. Yes, he was telling her everything. That's what she knows. And granted, what husband will not tell their wife, or what wife will not tell her husband pillow talk? You pillow talk for a reason. You don't have to talk about our relationship, like, especially, listen, I don't see any couple who have not pillow talk about other people's couples before. Y'all pillow talk. So she knew. Now, she wasn't using it until after Tisha and them were trying to downplay her marriage and trying to flay on her face and laughing at her. And I'm not going back to season 1 and say who brought it up first and everything. The fact is, they was laughing and trying to play their relationship, and then they retaliated. They ain't like that. Don't laugh at my misery. Or since y'all want to laugh, we got y'all. And that's all fair game. Yeah, I know, because I okay. To be honest, I was being angry. No, listen, I'm saying that you always pillow talk, but I know sometimes you do. But I'm saying, wait, sometimes if I don't care about people, I'll say, okay, whatever, I don't care. But let you know, every now and then, I say, girl, baby, what's going on here? You see what's going on in the chat? But yes, if Kimmy did invite Miss Busy Ish to Jalen's housewarming party, first of all, it was his housewarming. And I realized, yes, that scene was for production to have a scene. I'm pretty sure Jada had his own housewarming with his friends without this thing, because I don't think a lot of his friends want to be on TV like that. I'm pretty sure they probably had their own little thing with his little fat brothers, all that sort of that, and his chicks, and having a good time at that party. But that scene with all the freaking adults that Jaden, like, yes, Lana probably helped Jaden raise the boy that he is now, or help him influence him the way he is now. That's granted. But that scene was definitely for the cameras. It wasn't for his party and for his friends. Yeah, so that way, y'all, what's going on? I think Maurice is trying to keep his path really quiet because he's attorney. That's what I'm saying. So, that's that. So the fact you invite Miss Busy Itch and you say you want no best, you did have Martell there because he bring best, and which is crazy that you say he bring best, but exactly he was good and he had no issue with you. You had no issue with him all this up to the time until that picture came out. Now the picture came out, now he's on part mess. And now, no, it's not because the picture came out as to what you really mad at. Yes, you say you confront him also, but that wasn't much to confront because y'all just brushed that off like it was nothing wrong. It still bothered you, so you should go after him still more. It took that one scene and that's it. Y'all just dropped it. Now you want to blame Martell? It wouldn't have been no comment if he didn't put no picture up. Period. So now it's all messy. So okay, we're gonna give you that. No, I don't give you that. I'll give you Martell. You mad at the picture, not because of my comment. That's that. And the fact that your husband lied to you too. Oh, I wasn't there. And play that semantics. I don't care about semantics. You say you wasn't there, you wasn't there, you was there. Period. I mean, I hear that, girl. Yes, I hear that. Sure, enough of that drama. Let me cut the cheeks. Yes, I believe so too. And Destiny, no, you said Destiny as that both. Destiny said, hey, hey, Jaylen. No. Oh, shit. Jaylen. Oh, let me stop it. So, that's that. I want to know more. So put that pic up when Maurice say he was a wrestler and tell, like, put this issue. That's what I say. Yes. Yeah, what is the issue, girl? That's the picture. So, Maurice and Marcel talk upstairs. And Marcel said, it's just busy. And his mother-in-law, Miss Busy Itch, is the one's the issue. And yes, she is the problem. Now, Tisha don't see that. That's on her. She is the problem. She wanted bringing this to the land. It's not everyone else because we don't care. We watching the show and making opinions. We are not invested now. People who bring the receipts to y'all, whatever. Y'all go after them. But the rest of us, we just watching. So your mother-in-law is the one bringing the receipts. Where's your resume, Marcel? Where's your resume? Oh, why he driving a sports car going to the camping trip? Why is that? Do you have a house together with Martel? Answer the question, Martel. All that stuff she keep bringing around. Oh, no, he said he was in Atlanta with some freaking friend and everything and all that stuff like that. Look at this picture. She bringing all this stuff in. Because I'm not snitching on a sibling for a friend. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Your brother, right? Or your sister. That's not saying nobody was talking about it. Because everybody was saying, oh, Maurice, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Maurice, he was a good guy. Whatever. It was loving Maurice. And stuff, so. That's it. He was talking upstairs saying Miss Busy Issue's the problem, well, she is the problem. A lot of stuff like that. Now, talk about the Atlanta trip. The Atlanta trip. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could have sworn Maurice was aware about that trip. Martel brought it up when they had that to sit down. I could have sworn he brought it up at that time, and Maurice was sitting there. So I can't understand why he acted like he didn't know. Or was when Luis was there. One of those situations, Martel brought it up. He knew about that trip. So the fact that he didn't tell Kimmy or play it off like he didn't know is what Tiffany said. Guys conveniently leave out details all the time. She said, Kimmy said, no, I ain't Kimmy, don't act stupid. You was smart enough for everybody else. You know they leave details out. He knew about it. Oh, I didn't know. This is my first time. No, you heard about it. You heard about that trip. You was there. It's like that. You didn't tell Kimmy, and he didn't tell Tisha. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Luis had heard about it afterwards, but he told Marcel and Maurice together when they had that sit down. It was going to be a guy's trip. If you going to have wine and everything, wine tasting and everything. He was there. Maurice was there. Hey, Brandy Boo, how you doing? How you been? And it's like that. So, yeah, he was definitely there. So the fact that they try to play it off like they didn't know is like stupid. But, you know, that's classic them. That's what we got about. They go stay mad together. And now, when we say, listen, you got to make sure things is okay. We're on a trip. He said, no, everything is good. Everything's good. I said, no, it's not. Everything's not good. But okay, no more so. He going to do what they want. When he went to the whole continent by himself, he can go to the Atlanta trip. Ain't no problem. He going to go. Whether she agree or not, he going to go. So asking him to make things good with Tisha, it's never been an issue before. He going to go. And what more so go do when the next trip comes? Fill the blank. Fill the blank. I said it like 3 times. ain't gonna conveniently say you got a business trip. Oh, now you conveniently got a business trip in Atlanta, so you gonna go. No, you was going anyway. And I was like, Atlanta, y'all know that was the major kerfuffle for your whole drama of this group. And y'all choose that place. One more tell, choose that place to go back. That's what I say. He does it. He gonna go. He gonna go. So Mel said she gonna change her last name to Mel Cherie. We know that because she really did change it. Melanie Cherie. I like that name though. Melanie Cherie. And she gonna relaunch her skincare line, 7th Avenue. That's good. Tiffany and Kimmy sit down. And listen. I hope I was not. I know I was not the only one. Now, Tiffany, you had us believing you was going to the whole state. You said Utah. So everybody said, oh, you go to another state. No, girl. She said Utah, Alabama. I said, oh, girl, you going up the street? You going up the street and you had us thinking you was going to another state? Now, granted, maybe we all jumped the gun. But I could have sworn this lady said this Utah. She said Utah, Alabama. Girl, got us thinking he was going to a whole new state to find your figure father when you going to a figure up the street. Girl, that's all the figure like. You still bought your figure husband. What the hell was this? Utah, Alabama. And it's actually a city in Alabama called Utah. ETAW. That's what I'm saying. I was like, girl, you had us all fooled. We all thinking you went to the whole new state, going to another state. Girl, you going right up the street. So she told Kimmy about never heard. That's what I'm saying. None of us never heard of it. That's what I'm saying. What the hell is she talking about? So what's going on? What was I saying? Oh yeah. She told Kimmy that Louise wanted to spend time with her, but she was a little baby. I said, how that work? If you don't have time to make time for your husband, what makes you think you're going to have time for him when you have a baby, when your focus going to be on the baby? Well, both of your focus is going to be on the baby. If you got time to make, you don't have time for him now to make quality time for him. So you got to spend time together. I said time all the time and 3, whatever. Y'all got the picture. If you don't have time for him now, what make you think you're going to have all the time in the world when you have a little baby? No, you got 2 teenage boys. Work with that. Leave that alone. You got 2 teenage. They ain't adult yet. Y'all can still work with them. Your hands full with them. Both sides of the family. I never heard of that ish. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know, the whole state, you never heard that city, right? I was like, chill. So I don't know why you want to start it over with a baby when you could just spend time. And that trip with Utah, Alabama, could have been with Lewis, but you bumped him off to have Melanie go with you, which that's like foul. And I said that was mad foul. You could have just had your husband. That was your bonding time there. If I was Louis, I don't want even nothing to her. No, you ain't get no baby out of here. No man, no ham, no turkey, no bacon, no cheese. You ain't getting none of that. Yeah, come on. What you see? You got the milk. No, you get your milk. Drink the milk from the refrigerator. You ain't getting none of this. Shit, you ain't get no baby out of here. Nah, you want a baby? No, we ain't got no baby for you. You want to spend time? You ain't getting none of that. Yeah. Yeah, EUTAW. That's what it was. That's the spelling of Utah. Yeah, so I was like, But she wanted to have a kid. I said, no, you can't have that. If you don't have time for your husband now, you're not having no time for when you have a baby. That's not happening. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. And I don't know why you so hell bent on the baby when you couldn't spend time with your husband. Do you like him like that? And they said Tiffany agreed, and Kimmy both agreed that girls trip is not a good thing for them because every time I go to girls trip, it never goes well. And I agree. Y'all can never have a good time. The guys, even the guys with their little messed up, they can still have a good time with their guys trip. They could be beating each other up in 5 seconds before the trip, and they can still have a good time at the trip. I mean, all types of things share names. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but she could have been all clear when she told us that. We all thinking about the state, and she was talking about the city. I said, chill. Hey, Sunshine, how you doing? What's going on, boo? How you been? So Martell getting a tutor. I said, congratulations, finally. He finally get a tutor, and it is for the builder's license. He said, you know what? I need to get my own because it'd be better for me because I'll be running behind people who have their own license. 7 years ago, I took the test. I studied so hard, I failed it, and I never took it back. I never took it again because my wife got a builder's license, and now we divorced, and I'm behind a lot of people with the builder's license. Now I need to have my own. And then the tutor said, yes, it's not so much about the thing. You know the knowledge. It's test taker strategies. Strategize to know how to take a test, even if you're not a test taker. It's so much question you need to test. You don't need to get all the questions right. 26 questions out of 40 questions, you can be passed the damn test. Miss you too, boo. Everything. And it was like, you could have had that. I feel always humming around. So it's good. She said she's going to help him and everything. And that's when he won. I said, okay. The 7th ever launch party. Now, this one I'm going to talk about how I feel about this Kimmy and Kiki and all that stuff like that. Yes. One of my favorite YouTubers I watched, Bonnie Blue, was on the episode because I remember she mentioned to us that how Melody flew her and her friend down there for her relaunch of 7th Avenue. So she was there. So I knew that she was part of the filming. Now, I didn't think they was going to show her at least give her, and also hear her voice. I said, okay, Bonnie, you may get your accolades. All right, go on. So power to Bonnie Blue, everything. And she said a lot of ladies in the cast are really nice. Like Tiffany's really nice, and Kimmy also. It's one of them getting divorced. You talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville? Oh, one of them already got divorced. Melanie and Martell, they got divorced. I remember that. I think the last time he was on my live before, they was getting divorced. So those a couple. This one right here, the one in the middle, and one at the end, they got divorced. Yep. She liked my tweet last night. I wanted to ask her if she's still. Yes. And I was like, go ahead, buddy. I said, she said, it got her voice. I said, oh, they capture her voice, everything too. I said, you coming on up, girl, with more cameos. But that was good. And then Kiki came in. She said hi to everyone. And I said, yes, Stormy did shade at Kiki. My thing is with that. I said, okay, granted. Y'all didn't even have no beef and all that like that, which I said, I don't understand. Now, she said in her confessionals, and she would have said that about her family, then what she would say about the friends. Now, let's push pause and then go back to that scene real quick. And I mentioned it in my early reviews. I stand by what I said in my early reviews. Yes, it was wrong for Kiki to mention anything about her cousin, whatever. I was saying, listen, y'all ain't getting no ham, no turkey, no bacon, no cheese for me. I'm not saying nothing. It is what it is. But at the same time, what she said was nothing that we haven't heard before. And what she said is something we saw already. So she didn't give no new tea. It was nothing to say. Or to be mad about. Maybe she should have brought it up. But at the same time, based on the history, Kiki and Tisha never had a good relationship. So just because they share the same title as cousins doesn't mean they will have loyalty to each other. The fact that Tisha and Marceau said it in the same episode, Kiki put them in a position that they have to tell Mel something about Kiki. What you have to tell. And I don't believe it was bed bugs. Everybody keeps saying it was that. I don't believe that. It was something else that you feel like you compelled to have to tell Melody about Kiki. And I wish y'all tell us that. So if you had to tell Mel about Kiki, then I don't see it being wrong with Kiki saying what she said. I said it. I know other people might like it, but I said it. I still agree that it was wrong. But at the same time, we ain't gonna sit here and act like they was bestie or cousins. Now, I don't see my cousins all the time, but none of my cousins and I have bad blood. So no, I would not be sitting here and talk about them either. Well, we ain't gonna sit here and act like no sisters or brothers or families or mothers or fathers or mothers or daughters or daughters or fathers, sons or fathers don't have strained relationships. They don't have no loyalty to each other. They will beat you down the street like you're a stranger and y'all share the same blood. So sharing the same blood doesn't mean y'all family. Yes, they did the same thing to each other. So it was okay for Tisha to do that. Now it's a problem because Kiki did that for Tisha. All because Tisha and Marcel's relationship is in the center of this season. We can say that they are. They're the center. Because they're the center, I feel like that's where Kimmy, BP, and PP and Maurice, they all is banded together, trying to have a united front this season all the time. Because you meant that ish, Kiki. No, Kimmy in the reunion. You meant that. Now all of a sudden you didn't mean it. You would not be rocking with Tisha if y'all were not a family. And I still believe that. It's that for a bit. But Tisha lied so damn bad. Tisha and Kiki did the same thing to each other. Yes, they did. And I don't care how long ago what Tisha did that. She still said something that violated Kiki, and Kiki did something to somewhat violated her. And her violation wasn't even that much big a deal because what you said, what Tisha said to Mel about Kiki was damage enough for they to have stop a friendship. So what? And Kiki said that she had conversation with Tisha about the rumors. She never said she was there to see if he actually cheated. Yes. Yeah, I'm bad my cousin because me and my cousin don't have a bad blood. We all cool. We just don't talk to each other every day. Or most of the time. We barely talk. We texting in here. But I had a bad blood with them, but I will not talk about them. But I know family members who will have done that. It is what it is. It's about the relationship. You don't win her relationship in the sense that she said she signed up to be a supporter cast. Child, I'll be supporting cast through and through. Yeah. Yeah, she did. So it says that she does care about her cousin to enough that even though we beefing, I still care about her enough. But don't try to act like you trying to draw me in the map in the thing. Now, with the Stormy thing, Stormy did shade of her. And it's funny, Kiki said what she said right in front of Stormy. The Stormy hit everything she said. So Kiki said, well, she's right there. You can talk to her. I said, no, she hear me. I don't care. She's right there. I'm loud enough so she can hear me. So I'm not speaking and whispering. She hear me. But my thing is, maybe Stormy didn't want to say it and want to rile up the people, whatever also. But she had a confessional space. She said, listen, I don't rock with her because how she said about her family and like that. I come no. So say that in her face. I said, the reason why I'm shading you anything because I didn't care what you did until the freaking pajama party. And y'all go from there. But I think she didn't even say that. She said, oh, child. Okay, I'm sorry you had felt that way. Okay, whatever. I hear that. Let them know. I'm going to talk about you. So get ready. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Excuse me. Now, when they sit down, when Kiki had to sit down with Kimmy, this is what I was here. I was like, Kimmy is moving funny. She moved funny when she ran and tell that to Tisha. Yes. The reason why I feel like she meant what she said in the reunion and that she BPPP was that reason. You ran to tell Tisha what was said at the party. And then realized how this whole thing started. It was because of you. Now, yes, Kiki You said it at the pajama party that was filmed. It's not confidence. I do good at that. It's not confidence. You said on tape. But my thing is, Kimmy, you were so hell bent and thinking that you freaking shun Kiki and that you was in the light. You said it's on tape. It's on tape. Yes, it's on tape. But the tape confirmed what Kiki said, what she said. She said she had conversation with Tisha about the rumors. She didn't mention or agree that she was there and confirmed that she was cheating. So what was you freaking downplaying her? What was you trying to get over her? Because it seemed like to me, Kiki was validated based on what was said. Now, if you say it was not what you said, it was the company, now make that clear. Just say that it's not because what you said that it wasn't true or not, or was facts. The fact that you said it in front of the company, in the company that was there. The company was there with Stormy, you, Mel, and her. The only person she really had an issue with was Mel. So the only company you talk about that she shouldn't have said that front was Mel. Because y'all two was sitting right there. So she should have said that in front of y'all either. So that was the issue. You go tell Tisha about what she said, but you never tell Tisha and say that, you know what, it was not, she ain't saying it bad, it's just that she said in front of the company that I feel like she should have said it. You didn't say that. So that's how we really started. And then when she got down at the dinner table with the four, and I was like, oh my God, that scene was aggravating to me. That scene was so like, whatever. And Brittany could tell you, I was telling them, well, I got no energy. I don't think I'm getting much energy about that scene in this review because I was so done with those Scots. And even then, Kimmy explained it in a way that not what was discussed. Stop twisting the words, Kimmy. Like, you know what the hell was said. You keep twisting it. That's not what it was said. So, Kimmy ended a situation with Kiki. She said, I'm done. Oh, what you were dismissing me for? I said, okay, girl, we don't have to keep talking about it, but I know I was vindicated. I know what the hell I said. And no, I validated in my point of view. Whether you believe that because you should not say nothing, whatever. This was a song. Yes, I could be wrong for saying what I did. Yes, it could be come on course. I did say it was wrong. I mentioned that Kiki was wrong for saying that, but at the same time, I understand why she said that. It is what it is. Point, period. Tisha did it, she did it. Point, period. And I'm not going to get mad at Kiki for, oh, she being messy. I said no. She's not being messy because she's part of the show just like everybody else. She got a contract. Now, like I said, Carlos mentioned that nobody going to be on the show if y'all not comfortable. So if y'all not comfortable for Kimmy be on the or Kiki be on the show, y'all could have said it. And she would never be on it. Not from last season either. Yeah, I know what she's trying to do with Miss Busy Itch because I don't. She's trying to get a good graces with. Yes, maybe because remember Miss Busy Itch was on Kiki, not Kiki. I keep saying it, Kiki, Kimmy about how she's not sticking behind Tisha. So now I think that this season she feel like she needs to stick by Tisha, whether I figure like it or not. So are you forced to be good graces with Tisha? Do you really mean it what you said in the reunion? Or you didn't really mean it, you just said it just to say it? Because now all of a sudden you conveniently in them not in front with her. But all this past season, y'all wasn't. Y'all were just cool just to be cool. So I was like, ugh, whatever. I see you, Kimmy. I don't hate you yet, but I still see you. I see what you're doing, girl. The last scene. My thing is, what you gonna do to Kiki? Marsaw, what are you gonna do to Kiki? I wanna know. Because you were puffed up your chest about Kiki. I said, okay, what you gonna do? You saw how much venom he had towards Mel, Miss Busy Itch, and Kiki? Oh, I can give Grace to Martell. I said, what you give Grace to him for? He was the main reason why y'all have this issue. He was the reason y'all have this issue. You had the 20 girlfriends. That started when everyone on the internet started looking at your relationship. Because before that, we always talk about how misogynistic Marsaw was Tisha. That's all we were discussing. And two, Martell said that 20 girlfriends, that spiral all that's going on right now. Because it gave legs to we was kind of alluded to about your mother-in-law was saying. Where's your red wing monster? You must do all that. Why are you driving a sport car to the camping trip? Why all that? That was mute until he said the 20 girlfriends. And then everything blew up. So you gave grace to him? Yep. All of them. Tracy said right. All of them giving him grace. Every last one of them giving Martell grace. And y'all notice every time he get in a scene with them, he stay want to bash Mel. No fault. And because of that, everybody want to blame it on Mel. And that's why if I'm Mel, I said, I get sick and tired of y'all blaming me. That's why I say in my Twitter, I said, listen, if I would give Mel, if I had the scenes with y'all would say, Ty, what you mean? What you saying? What you how you feel about something like this? Ty, ask your question. How you feel about Tisha? What you say, God? What you think about Maurice? They would have to hate me. Y'all would get shit out of me. Y'all would sit there looking at me, looking like dumb. They said, "Why you not saying nothing? Because you're not getting shit." That's the point. You're not getting out of me. You're not getting nothing. Y'all want to blame me for everything? They probably still try to blame me. They said, "Oh no, he think he don't want to say nothing and all that." So I said, "No, y'all really say I'm the issue. See, I'm getting no proof out of me. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not reacting to anything. If y'all don't like that, don't invite me anywhere. You're not getting nothing. If I have food at the table, I'll be eating my food like Melody did at the party." Miss Busy Itch called her a B and everything. She's like, Tisha came to the party. I would do the same thing. Yeah, getting nothing out of me. Sure. They would have to fire me for not giving them. I said, oh, okay, yeah, I'm a mannequin challenge. I'm mannequin challenge every day in the scene when I'm in the group with these people. I'll be mannequin every damn time. Mute and mannequin. And then I have my own scene with my own mom and my kids and everything, that'll be lively. But with the group of people, y'all ain't getting none out of me. Who would do the same thing? Child, nothing. Okay, that was the episode, but let's talk about this video. This video. Let me break it down to people who didn't see it, because I'm not going to play it. Because everybody, go to JD's Corner, go to Jamie, that's me. They all had the videos. A lot of YouTubers was quick to put the videos up. So y'all can actually find it. Mel was on live. They were filming for something. They was filming in front of Madani, Destiny's location of her beauty supply store. So maybe it's a relaunch of Madani. Miss Busy Itch has her food stand outside to sell her food. That was the basis of it. They was outside filming, and this is time Martell did mention that on the recent interview he had that Mel and him will start filming again in the same scene, filming again. I said, okay, cool. So she was out live saying, hey, what's going on? Hey, Martell. That was funny that she keeps saying that. Hey, Martell. And come up with that. I said, no, she ain't giving Martell anything more seconds than what she needs to be. 2 seconds, that's all you get. And everybody's in the background. You hear Miss Busy Itch talk about, oh, yeah, you know how it is. You're going to be a rodeo. So it seemed like something was discussed before that live happened, that maybe her and Mel had some words or whatever, and that's that. And she went on live. So everything was cool, calm, collected at that time. So the producer said, you know what, we're going to film it. She said, I can't go live. No, you can't go live, girl. You can't. They told you to turn it off. So she got off live. Then, she could have been back on live. She looked exactly how she left the live. I want y'all to remember what I said. She looked exactly how she left that live. The bob intact, the boobies out, the dress, the chain, looked exactly alike. She got in the car. She discussed it. She got back on live. They're discussing, and then Martell's outside. I think he's arguing with someone outside. We don't know who he was arguing with. It probably was the men. All that stuff. To the while that the mama Vanessa, something like that, they heard, they was looking at it and everything, because she was like, listen, they're trying to overtalk. Yes, that's what happened. They're trying to overtalk him and try and make it so he making some points, but they're trying to overtalk him like they're so smart or everything, all that stuff. Now, Marna did it alive before it questioning the paternity of Mel's last baby, Sugar Baby. And I love that baby. She all smiles because I really love her because I love to smile. That baby always give me joy when I see her on television. I said, oh my God, look at that Sugar Baby, so cute. Yes. Yes. And question the paternity of someone's baby. I know some people say, well, she didn't talk about the child. She talked about the paternity of the child's father. So, it indirectly affects that child. Because what if the child grow up and listen to the line and feel like this lady is talking ill of my father and say, my father's not my actual father, and I believe that. And I question mommy about it. So, no. And how you feel about the other two grown kids who understand things? Oh, I go to school. Well, somebody say your mommy that or mommy cheating on daddy and y'all sister is not his. So yes, it's somewhat talk about the child. Whether she says something about the child name or not, she questioned the paternity. So you think Martell or Mel would not approach them about that? Now, they say it was multiple issues that was happening that day. But I believe that was one of the stuff. Because one thing about Martell, he doesn't play about his children. At Jada graduation party, how he ran up a freaking Miss Busy Itch. Now, I didn't realize to say that. I said, Martell, hold on, that's a female. But still, she was running her mouth. And you don't think he will say nothing now? Oh, hell no. And they filming in real time. So she did it 2 days ago, and they filming. No, it's still fresh in his mind. He coming with the ish. He's coming there. So he gonna talk about my kid. We ain't doing that. So that led to what we all believe that's what the basis of that altercation happened between the Scotts and the host, all that stuff. Now they hear teachers. I think teacher was getting involved, and then Mel was trying to get out, and then all of a sudden altercation happened, and then Mel was running. I said, oh, they got this good poor girl. Running towards Martell, tell Martell to stop. Then Martell, get away, Martell. Now, she was doing that because we found out the children were there. And I said, oh, okay, I see that. And I was like, why are you stopping? He's fighting for his children. But I would say, yes, the children's there. Yeah, you should stop because you don't want to go to jail. You don't want to see the kids see their daddy fighting like that. Whether they think their daddy's right or wrong, they don't see anything right or wrong. They just see daddy fighting and getting hurt and getting like they may cry and everything. You gotta you want to take that out. You don't want that children to see that. And they go up to fight, touching the fighting and just trample on the kid. No. So she was doing that to protect her baby daddy or father her children to not to get any harm and go to jail. So she had to get out of here. Let's go. Martell, the children are see it. The children are there. And they kept saying that. I said, oh, child, the children was there. Oh, yeah, they want to stop acting on ruckus over there. And but any of the children was there? It had to be. Child. But stop that. She stopped him. Now, Miss Busy, she said, oh, look at that. And he was divorced and they leave it together. I said, and they had the 4 children there at the vet. They're going to leave together. They still parents to the 4 children. What you mad for? But yeah, that fight was crazy. Now, yes. Ooh, Wanda got folks questioning her grandkids' paternity. Oh, the one she wilded out for, teach her kids? Can't say about that son. That son look just like that figure father. You can't say nothing about that. I said, oh. Chad, let me stop. I be smiling at the mugshot. Because he's done too. And I was like, listen. And everybody was making it seem like, oh, no, this means they're going to get back together. No. Oh, saying Julian, not Julian? I said, no. Julian look like Julian. That boy look like that father. I wish he looked like more like the mother, but still, that boy look like father. Oh, shit. Don't do that. But hey, when you get when you get when you get. Yeah, people saying that, oh, this means they're gonna get back together. No, doesn't mean they're gonna get back together. That means that the parents of the 4 children y'all talked about, they're gonna be a united front. Period. And I'm not gonna have no children was by someone or we raise a child together. We not on the same page when it comes to our children. Now everybody trying to, some people trying to be with the book signing. Well, y'all not on the same page. Well, if y'all on the same page, why about the book signing? I said that's a different situation. Don't bring that. That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing. And I hate when people try to compare that thing. No, that's not the same. Get off the hook of phonics. Get off the hook of phonics. This is different. So it should be united front. Now, remember I said that she was the same how she was before she got the live and she got back alive again? Because Miss Busy, if she go online and say she whooped my behind. Get up my face. You can put your hands in my face. Oh, I did something. I tell it up. Yes, I did that. And I handled it. And all that stuff. I beat him. I said, oh, okay. You see like you beating someone else like that. That must be the cleanest beating ever. That must be the cleanest beat down I ever seen in history. The fact that you be somebody so clean, they look just the way how they look before they got alive. When they got alive, after they got alive. They look the same way before the end of the live to get on live to you for you to beat them down. Oh, well, expand my heck. We were Wonder Twins unit. That's what I'm saying. You gonna talk about my child? You think we not gonna be this down in the front? I don't care how I curse him out in 5 seconds. When 1 minute y'all talk about child, I said, "Oh, Power Rangers over here." Most of the time we getting on behind. We going off. VR Trooper, Sailor Moon, whatever you want to say. Fighting crimes over here, and y'all the villains. Child, so I was saying. Get back together? No, they ain't getting back together. This is united front for their children. Now she said she beat somebody. I said, how you beat someone down and they look the same? I didn't see no scratches. I didn't see no chain pull. I didn't see no bob lopsided. I didn't see none of that. So did you touch her or did you fight air? Did you was doing like this, like Bad Boys? When you was doing that? And then you say you beat someone down. She looked the same before she ended her lives. Looked the same. Not even thing went out of place. And then you said they was holding you back. So what was it? Was you beat the person down or you was hold back? Now Melly said somebody trying to hit her from the back. But Melly said nobody touched her. So maybe somebody was trying to come her on the back and they got stopped. And then Miss Busy was held by somebody and nobody actually touched Mel. But leave it to this lady to say that she wants somebody behind. I said, okay, girl. If you beat somebody behind, her stuff will not be intact. At least something would have been pulled or something. I don't know. She don't even have no bomb, but she had a glam squad to fix her up before we went live again. I said, hey, that's too quick. Yeah. And then Maurice said, it's taking too far. You heard him. He said, going too far. It's taking too far. I said, well, you better, who you say that to? You better say that to your brother. Because if that's what was said, the Miss Wanda, was she going to start a mess and then go back making plates? You start all this mess and they're going to make plates. I said, okay, girl, she is too much. Anything else I missed in this episode? That's what I said. Where was they? Where were they? You got a husband and boyfriend. Where was they? Mel ain't got that pump it up in brown gel, so something would have shifted. That's what I'm saying. I say, girl, you think we all crazy? Think you beat somebody like a girl? Child. The girl looked just intact with the same bob. And I said, oh my gosh, this lady's running after her husband, her ex-husband. I said, Montel. Titties all flopping around. I said, why everybody couldn't stop Montel before she got a waste of her breath from running over there? Child. Maybe he wanted to listen to everybody else talk about her and said, children. And that's the only way he stopped in his tracks. When he heard that, he stopped. Because y'all know you saw him stop. But he was kept going. So he heard the children's church, and he said, oh, okay. Remember, I blacked them out real quick. Yeah, she was telling everything. She said, next man I was like, they was on, and next man I know somebody came from the back and trying to hit somebody, and then when he ran over there, and that's how everything went on. I said, oh, that mom was on one, and kept putting it on the husband. I said, no, the mom in the back wanted to talk. Let her talk. That was funny. I said, you better let her talk. Sure. That mom was on one. Yeah. But yes, that was Love and Marriage Huntsville. And everything. It was something. And the next week, it seemed like that sit down with the family and everything. And I guess Kiki will be there and everything. And that's how when we saw that teacher was crying. I know they cut it off because last time we saw that same clip because we remember that outfit. He had that same outfit. And remember when teacher was like, oh, we didn't say that. We didn't do that. And then he was up here trying to fight someone. I don't know what he was doing. That was the same scene. So maybe it's split in two parts, or is that? So one knows what's going to happen in that scene, and I want to know what's going on. And here we go. I said, damn, she just loved getting her family and everything. It's to talk about it. You know, we the opposite of the tracks. Here it is. This is that. And you've been controlling and all that stuff. I said, they all jumping down your throat. It must be true. But hey, that was on Man Huntsville. Like I said, I'm gonna look at that scene just like I gave that Scott scene last night. Also, okay, whatever, y'all. I can talk all that junk. Yeah, all that smoke for anyone else. So I said, okay, boy. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad when he told teacher, he said, your mom's destroying my. She said, my mom is destroying my marriage. I said, whatever, girl. You be delusional. Your mom is always the center point of everything. Always the center point. But you don't want to say nothing. So, okay, we get it. You love your mom. And I said, what kind of figure rundown truck? And I said, listen, stop throwing our figure gourmet dog food in our face. We don't want to see that. I don't care how much she redeemed herself. That initial picture of her stuffed potatoes was gourmet dog food, and leave that as that. Oh, keep saying it. It's gourmet dog food, and I want to see it. So let her stuff her place somewhere else. I want to see that. I'm not eating none of that. Show enough potatoes. No, show enough with that thing and throw that thing in the dog plate. Let them eat it. Well, that was all Match Punch with y'all. Yes, I enjoyed this. Everything. Don't forget, 9:15 tonight, Eastern time. 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. We'll back on my channel to do a live of Bad Boys. 8 o'clock Eastern is when the show will premiere on Zeus on my time. And we do a watch along on Discord. So follow me on Discord. If you have my Discord, it's on my description box down below. Click on the link to sign up for my Discord. All you have to do is his profile, whatever. And you can watch along with me around 8 o'clock. And then 9:15-ish, we're going to do... Oh, yeah, when she said she overcooked the ribs, she said, oh, I'll overcook these ribs. I said, don't say that out loud. I don't even want that. If you meat fall... I said, ain't no meat falling off the bone when you overcook the ribs. No. That means it's dry as hell. You need those freaking juicy ribs. Yeah, you can throw that ribs away, overcooking. I was so sad. That's what the ribs. And people still was trying to order ribs. I said, did she say she overcooked it? Y'all ain't hear her? So, yeah, 9:15-ish around this time. Me and tomorrow we're going to talk about Bad Boys of the latest episode. So, it's going to be fresh in our mind. We're going to watch along and then after show live tonight. And that's it. Anything else? Happy Memorial Day for everyone who go enjoy themselves tomorrow with the family and everything. That's what we're going to do it. That's what we're doing live tonight. Bad Boys Center tomorrow. And let's see. Wednesday, Dubai is premiering. I'm going to give it a try. And I'm going to review it. But they better give me something. All right? And Beverly Hills as well. Oh, is they both coming on the freaking Wednesday? Oh, no. That's not good. Oh, yeah, must be it. It must be. They're both coming on Wednesday. Okay. Yeah, it's still going to be done. It's still going to be done. Let's get it done. And that's it. Movie night on Thursdays on Discord. And I catch you next Sunday about, and watch along P-Valley. They probably be on a Friday or people that's Saturday. Most likely probably Saturday because Friday something else is going to happen. But that's it. Thank y'all all for joining in and everything. Give a little break and everything. Go get to eat. Catch me at 8 o'clock when we watch the Bad Boys episode. And then at 9:15, we're going to do the live of Bad Boys on my channel again for Auntie Momo. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Manny. Love you too. So like that, enjoy your holidays. Everybody enjoy yourself. Be safe out there. Because people be acting crazy. If you have to do your own little barbecue and your own little house and everything, get your own little electric grill and all sorts of that. Do that yourself because the people be acting funny lately. Funny. And you can't have fun anymore. And I was like, what's going on? So enjoy. Hope I see y'all all later on tonight. If not, catch my reviews this week. Catch my Discord when we watch P-Van and everything. And I'll see y'all later night. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, CM. Thank you, Brandy, for coming in. Thank you, Sunshine, for coming in. Hope you come back more. Tracy, Auntie Momo, Live a Life, Brittany, JW. Always a good time. Always a good time with y'all. It's like that. Yes. Praise to y'all. Y'all all be safe, y'all. All right? Because I'm on a booklet tomorrow, you know. Chill. But good thing I'm not on the Q and R train because I'd be like stupid in those trains. I don't know what was going on the Q and the R trains. I said, y'all need to stop it. But until then, I love y'all. Peace out. Hold up. I just finished my live.